carrying munitions. It's something far more deadly.
I want you to do me a favor. Either you do it or I kill you.
I think there's been a mistake.
It's the biggest episode yet with the event you've been waiting for.
So in case we never meet again.
This holiday season, be sure to get that special someone the gift they really want. The most intense PlayStation games ever. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil, the director's cut. Now supports DualShock analog controller.
Chili's Ranch Hand Filet, slow grilled over an open flame for a real outdoor flavor, and placed on awesome blossom strings, only at Chili's.
Inside every Hot Pockets ham and cheese are slices of tender smoked ham and real cheddar cheese and a crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
What are you gonna pick?
Hot Pockets.
For years, Intel technicians have been making PCs smarter. Now they face their greatest challenge ever.
Hey, no one messes with my brain until I get sprinkles. Suckers.
Now anyone can have all the brain power they want. Just look for a PC with an Intel processor inside.
By eliminating covalence inhibitors, we create triple-dense carbohydrates and thus the so-called super donut. Ooh. Many of you mock my interest in the pastry sciences.
What do you have inside?
We look at our job like, how can we make somebody smile today?
The costume, when I have it on, it makes it a lot easier to make someone smile.
We just like to be funny and play with the kids.
It's like they have supernatural vision. They can catch us the minute they walk in the door.
Mommy, there's a clown up there.
Shopping to me is fun. So if I can make a fun job of it, then that's what I'd like to do.
We actually don't know how to make the balloon animals, but
Not at all.
We've tried.
What matters is you come shopping at Walmart, you get what you need, and we give you something extra, a smile to leave the store with.
How can I be a worthy mother when all I want is my children's cereal?
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes just for kids? Brave adults say no.
My wife said she'd do anything to help. I told her to get me a spoon.
Now more than ever, these adults are stepping forward to admit they love that sweet, delicious crunch.
My passion finally led to a marriage of convenience. He's a milkman.
Come on, give in. Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great.
The X-Files, now for sale on video.
What I find fantastic is that there are answers beyond the realm of science.
With secrets never before revealed by creator Chris Carter.
Listen to me, Scully. This thing exists.
Own the classic episodes selected for this exclusive video release. The X-Files, now on video. 2 uncut, digitally mastered files on each tape for $14.98 or less. Owning is believing.
Hey, we look good in Pat's towel.
I think we look silly.
Hey, you guys are all dressed for Easter, huh? Pretty soon the Easter Bunny will bring me a basket full of you guys.
You still believe in the Easter Bunny?
Are you insane? I believe in talking candy, don't I?
Hello, friends. I should be visible and audible now, hopefully. Let me know if I am. Yeehaw, hello, Chris. How are you? Am I visible? Let's see. Okay, yes. But you can't see the thing. The screen. Oh my god. I did not get enough sleep last night for the stupidest reason. I wore my cowboy boots when I went out yesterday, and I was wearing them with these cheap tights. I got a hole in the tights, even though it was only like the 3rd time I'd worn them, and then all the skin rubbed off part of my toe, and I was trying to sleep last night, and I was like, I feel like my toe has been cut off. I'm in agony. I cannot sleep. So anyway, if I'm weird today, it's because I'm sleep deprived because of my poor little ouchie feet. My little poor sore toe. Chris, how are you? Yeehaw! I've missed the 90s commercials. Yeah, I wanted to bring them back. Ashley, I'm glad you like it. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's a new idea on my old Twitch starting soon screen, which was just the commercials, but I wanted to do like a fun kind of Nancy take on it. How are you, Ashley? How are you, Chris? And Belle, how are you? Lilac Lily, how are you doing? Mary, currently a fish tanking but lurking. I hope it's going well, Mary. Hello, not hell. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, everyone, for the reassurance. Say hello to Creature and Muska from me, Mary. We see you. Anything for the look. Hi, Paul. How are you? Belle, how have you been? Okay, I'm so excited for Shadow Ranch. I need this. I need this right now. I need some, like, just inject Shadow Ranch right into my veins. It's the medicine that I need right now, honestly. Hook me up. Sir, how are you? Wait. Did we discuss a different name last time, or was that someone else? Someone else was like, don't call me by my username. This is what you should call me. I forget if that was you or not. Let me know if that was you. Cowboy of boot injury is very topical. I know, isn't it? Isn't it just? I'm really immersing myself in the Shadow Ranch world. Been okay, school had midterms for 8-week classes for some stupid reason. Wow, I can't believe you're already having midterms. We've only had like a week of classes, which is insane to me. I hope the midterms went well, though. Oh, yeah, Ashley, I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to be both comfy and on theme. Oh, Libby. Okay, yes, I did forget your name, but thank you for reminding me. Libby, you drowned in Oregon Trail after you left. It was really sad. The wagon overturned in the river. I'm so sorry. I was trying my best to keep everyone alive, and some of us did make it. Not many, but anyway, also I thought it was about time to try the classic Percy Pig gummies. These are like a British English classic. So I wanted to finally crack into them and see what all the fuss is about. So that's my fun snack of the day. I love that you put commercials on the TV in Aunt Eloise's apartment. It is Aunt Eloise's apartment. You're right. Yeah, like there are a few other TVs in the Nancy games, but I think that one was the best for me. I was thinking about the one in her house in Florida in Secrets Can Kill, but I think it's locked away in a cabinet most of the time. It's in TV jail, so I couldn't use that one really. Only 4 weeks in, I expect them in my full-length classes. Yeah, also, I don't know, I've never heard of, like, having a shorter run of classes. That's something I've never encountered myself. They were decent. I still hate midterms, yeah. Who doesn't hate exams of any sort? It is an iconic TV, and who can forget watching the classic Rick Arlen interview on that, if you can find the DVD. Good stuff. What a dreamboat. Okay, let's start Nancy. Let's start Shadow Ranch.
Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of Shadow. Dear Hannah, well, I made it to Shadow Ranch.
No, I'm gonna be like that awful person in the movie theater who's like crinkling their snack in an obnoxious way.
Gregory, he's their foreman, picked me up at the airport. He gave me a phone
He
number,
would chat. Smiley face. I thought we were gonna ride a horseback all the way to the ranch.
He said 2 words to me the whole ride to the ranch.
Here's Percy. That's what a Percy pig looks like.
It's very strange because even though we had to take different
Who prints out an email? Oh, it's the e-ticket. Okay, fair enough.
Feels odd. After all, the
meals served.
Uncle,
2 pieces of baggage allowed?
Bess and George hadn't begged
Wow.
them to invite me out to the ranch for 2 weeks too. Until about
A list
3
of
months
things
ago,
to
the Rollers owned a
pack.
clothing store. Bess said it was always their dream to sell the
Bets,
store and buy a
best
cattle
bets.
ranch. I hope they're okay, but frankly, as beautiful as Shadow Ranch is,
Cows not
I'm starting to get
included.
a bad feeling about this place.
No, Nancy, it's the
Love,
best
Nancy.
place on earth. Oh, that music, it's so good. I'm just gonna let it spin for a while I consume this Percy pig. That was pretty good. Music in this game just gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling inside. It's just so lovely. Oh, online classes. Interesting. What class is that for? If you can find the DVD is the real question, yeah. One of the most challenging elements of that game. I don't know why they kind of made it so out of your eye line. It's so hard to find. I was into the Percy Pigs at first, but I don't know, they start to taste a little bit chemically as you go in. I don't know if these ones have just been sitting on the shelf for too long and have taken on the packaging taste, because they're like, oh, made with real fruit juice, no nasty artificial colors or flavors. It's not what it tastes like to me. Soft fruit flavor gums made with fruit juice. They're so vague. What is the fruit? What fruit? Who knows? Who knows? Percy doesn't even know. Horse time. Nancy's dad has united Miles. City Slicker's Guide to Ranch Horses. That would be my first buy on buying a ranch as well. The City Slicker's Guide to Ranch Horses. Wowee. Look at these great horses. So many really good horses. Oh my god, look at that man and his hat. That hat is like bigger than his whole head. That's incredible. Look at this close-up of a horse's lips. Look at this horse giving the great side eye. Oh, this book is full of treasures. Mules and other breeds. Oh my god, we gotta read the sequel. On the newspaper. I remember the last time I streamed this, it was literally May 9th, and that just blew my mind. Fruit! It's fruit flavor. Hello, Mom, how are you? It is Percy Pigs, the classic Percy Pigs. Wait, Callan, is that you, Komatars? Are you Callan? Forgive me if you're not. I love imagining Shorty just walking into Nancy in a trance, constantly rotating, just like spinning, like she's in the Sound of Music. No artificial colors? Are they colored from real pigs? Percy, do you know the answer to this? I can't tell if you can see him or not. You will never tell. That's his secret to keep. Paint dries in record time due to record heat. Local science teacher spends day watching paint dry. Says it's the most excitement he's had in years. Okay, chat, what is 118 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? Burnett Spammerwickle, what a great name. The Tumbleweed Krusty Chitlins Chili Cook-Off. Schnauzer abducted from backyard, owner believes aliens did it. Prickly Pears defeat Gunky Ghettos. 1-0, head to playoffs. This is the type of news that I like. You know, dogs getting abducted by aliens. Burnett Spammerwickle winning the local Tumbleweed Krusty Chitlins Chili Cook-Off. It's intro to literature and crime and deviance and social control. There's a lot going on there. That sounds interesting, though.
Must be broken.
It's not the right time. What are you, the time police, Nancy? Who are you to tell time whether it's right or wrong? Nice little blanket box. Lots of things to see. Okay, what is on my task list even right now? Oh, nothing. I've got nothing to do, simply here to enjoy myself and have a good time. There it is, the sequel, City Slicker's Guide to Ranching, Part 2. Bleh. Oh, good stuff. Munch. Oh, munch. It doesn't have as many good pictures of horses. Not actually. Here we go. Here are the good pictures of horses. More good horses. Oh yeah. What a classic piece of literature. Buckaroo Blues. Echo of the Gecko. Don't mind me. I'm literally just gonna be like living it up, live, laugh, loving, chat a ranch for a while. Not getting into the mystery for a good chunk of time. Settle in, everyone. Good, thanks. Classic pig. Nancy's a Delta Diamond member. Hot. Oh, hot. 47.8 Celsius. Okay, that is hot. That is hot. Jesus. I love Ashley and Mary both being like, yeah, it's hot. It's just hot. So in sync. Oh my god, Percy, I'm eating you. I'm eating you right now. Eat another one of your brethren. as we speak. I'm eating the Percy pigs. Have you had a Percy pig, Percy? Oh. It's the one that had the midterm. Yeah, that sucks. What was it like? Was it, a midterm with, like, essays? Charlena Purcell, she's my favorite. Winner of the Catherine Coop Award for Historical Excellence. That's like the highest prize one could hope for. Even better than a Nobel Peace Prize. Oh my god, and she knows Bet. Well, maybe Bet actually just went to a signing. Hi, Svenska, how are you?
Frances Humber. Wonder who she was.
Huh.
Phoenix and surrounding areas will be hot and dry today with temperatures expected to reach the mid-90s by 5 this afternoon. After that, temperatures will be...
That's not as much, though. The mid-90s. Look at these horse plates. I want a horse plate. I want to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner off a horse plate. The she-roof. Who decided all these magnet animals should have teeth? Who made that decision? It's a little off-putting. Why are these still there? That's eerie. Corn fritters. Rattlesnake chili. 1 cup cubed rattlesnake meat. I'd love to make all of these one day. Oh, there's my nemesis, the Shadow Ranch cake. The vinegar pie, I think, intrigues me the most. Like, vinegar pie, how good would that be? I want to know. I want to know. Ned the Weatherman. Hey, Shorty, what's up?
Hey!
Hey!
You must be Nancy.
Hey,
I'm
girl.
The cook, Shorty Thurmond. Welcome to Shadow Ranch.
He's got good protection
Come on over here and tell me about
against
yourself.
vampires.
You have talked to the Rawleys, right?
Wrong.
I promised the Rawleys I wouldn't talk to you until after they did.
I just wanted to look around a little first.
Right, I'm supposed to chat with
Do you have
them.
any idea how hard it is to have an interesting conversation with those 2 guys out there? It's impossible. So call the Rawleys, then come right back.
Yes, sir. Let's go have some privacy over here. Right, I forgot you're supposed to call them first thing. Oh, no, 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 no. Thankfully no essays, but I had a Quizlet with the questions, but still got them wrong. There are questions from both books, but the teacher said we'd only use one book. Excuse me? Did I accidentally call the wrong person? Well, that's frustrating, Belle. Oh, maybe I accidentally called the sheriff. That is so frustrating, because that's, like, totally misguiding you.
Hello, Mrs. Raleigh.
Here we go.
It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy, are you at the ranch?
Yes, and I'm a little concerned that you're not. Is everything all right?
Oh, everything's fine. I mean, it is now. It wasn't last night, of course.
Everything would have been fine last night if you hadn't made such a fuss.
How could I not make a fuss? There was a rattlesnake in our bedroom, for Pete's sake.
Did you say rattlesnake?
I told Ed to leave it alone and let one of the hands get it out of there, but no, Ed started poking at it with my yardstick, and all of a sudden it leapt up and bit him.
Where did it bite him? That's such a strange question, but of course I'm gonna ask it.
Where?
In the bedroom, dear. I could have sworn I mentioned that.
No, Mrs. Raleigh. I mean, where did it bite him? On his arm? On his leg?
Oh,
on his
arm,
butt?
just below the elbow. Swelled up something awful. But fortunately, he's doing much better today, and the doctors think he'll be well enough to go home in a day or so.
I'm well enough to go home right now.
No, you're not. If I don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Percy
right out
pigs.
that door.
No, I won't.
One of those fruit juices is just not right, or something's not right about them. The taste is just a little off. They're suitable for vegans, though, even though you're eating pigs. I'm good. Desperately need to clean my apartment today, so glad to have the company. I'm glad I could help motivate you to clean your apartment. You can do it. You got this. Hi, Ducky. Yes, indeed. How are you? I want animal magnets with teeth, personally. Oh, me too, honestly. I do. But it's just, like, an interesting choice.
What can I do to help you?
Nothing, dear. absolutely
Quizlet.
nothing.
It's
you
like
just go get a horse from
Piglet.
Tex. He's the head wrangler, and go right into your
Tex.
heart's content. I told Shorty to go ahead with the cookout I planned for tonight, and...
The envelope. Have her take that envelope to Mary.
Oh, good idea. There's an envelope in the roll-top
Oh my
desk
god,
in the
to
den marked
Mary.
If you could ride over to Mary Yazzie's and give it to her, we'd really appreciate it.
I'll do it right away. Did you say I'd have to ride there?
Because of the way the roads are set up around here, it takes longer to drive to her place from the ranch than it does to get there on horseback. Dave will tell you how to get there.
God, I wish I lived somewhere where horse riding was the primary form of transportation.
Oh dear, it seems like there was something else I wanted to tell you.
Slow horse, bitch. Tell her about the phantom horse.
Did he say phantom horse?
Easy to forget about the phantom horse.
Mr. Raleigh, time for those tests.
Uh-oh, we have to go. Don't worry about us, dear. You just go have fun. Just be sure to wear a hat and drink plenty of water. It's gonna be another hot one.
I forgot my hat.
No, wait,
this could
just
be
tell me
bad.
about the
I can't hold on to my hat.
phantom horse?
Phantom horse? How exciting. You just finished Danger on Deception Island last night. That's another great one. I want to replay it soon. Good to hear. This game's next on my list. I'm currently going through all the games in order now that I have a PC. That's so exciting. That's so fun. How long has it been since you played them? I love that the Raleigh's nurse has the same voice as Nurse Bluefoot from Scarlet Hand. There's only one nurse in the Nancy Drew universe.
Beth said something about a phantom horse. Do you know what she was talking about?
Sure do. See, I was just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside. It stops and rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night.
Golly.
It was Dirk Valentine's horse, you know. Now it's a phantom.
Now it's a phantom. I'm having a repeat of last stream where I had gummy in my teeth, like the whole first half-hour stream. Now I'm having the same issue. Rattlesnake and scorpions crawling into my personal things is one of the few reasons why I wouldn't want to live in the Southwest US. Yeah, and the heat as well. But yeah, it's unfortunate because it does seem like a really cool and beautiful area. Imagine getting bitten in tooches. I've not even heard that slang before. Mercy. Maybe I'm a bit too city girl, but do people really travel by horse in the country? I mean, Shadow Ranch told me, and I believe everything that Shadow Ranch says. So yes, I'm sure they do. I haven't been able to play the really old games in almost 20 years, besides Secrets Can Kill Remastered, Treasure in the Royal Tower, and Scarlet Hand. Oh my gosh, that's incredible that you're getting to play them again, Ducky. I'm obsessed with the final scene now. It was like playing them all for the first time again. Oh, I would die to be able to do that. I feel like I've now played them too many times to ever be able to forget, which is like nice in a way, but also not nice in another way.
A phantom horse?
Dirk Valentine was an outlaw around here back in the 1880s. Legend has it he was in love with Frances Humber. She lived right here on Shadow Ranch. Unfortunately, her daddy was the sheriff.
Sorry, if there's one thing about me, I'm just gonna annoyingly imitate all the characters in these games.
Something tells me this story does not have a happy ending.
Because of him, Valentine was captured and eventually hanged.
Don't mind me
Ever
trying to
since,
get
the
Percy
ghost of his
Pig
horse has
out of
been
my
roaming the
gums.
desert, cursing whoever sees him with bad luck.
What a great story.
Story? All I know is Ed Raleigh sees the horse, and what happens less than 2 minutes later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
Sorry, Shorty, I am not good at math.
I better get going.
Drop
Which
by anytime.
You would know if you watched my most recent video about the best and worst puzzles in Nancy Drew games. Just putting that out there, throwing that out into the world. Oh my god, I've got like gummy, like richly, like right at the top, in the middle of my like upper lip. Ah, that's so uncomfortable.
You talked to the Raleighs?
You talked to the Raleighs? sorry.
I sure did.
I can't help
Ed's
it.
gonna be all right?
He'll be okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
Depends on how rural and how far you want to go, but usually horse riding is casual. Amish people travel in horse and buggy, and it can be common to see them in some parts of America. I saw them in Murder, She Wrote the other night. Games 10 on I know pretty well. Yeah, her interactive would never lie. They've never been known to lie. Never. Oh, Tukus. I know Tushy. Yeah, didn't consider the Amish. The Amish are an exception, I guess.
How do you think that snake got into their room?
Probably crawled in through a mouse hole sometime during the day and took a nap. Nighttime's when they're most active. Something the Raleighs found out the hard way.
Has anything like that ever happened here before?
Not since I've been here. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
I love how both the responses to him are to ask more questions.
I don't know. Why do you ask?
The Raleighs said you were a detective.
Nancy, stop downplaying your skills. My god. This annoys me every time. It's not a hobby. Bess is not exaggerating. I guess maybe she's like trying to maintain like a kind of cover. But like still, it's like, come on.
Their niece, Bess Marvin? She told them that, and she exaggerates.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all.
I disagree, Dave. I disagree. I got an Eric Andre ad where he just started screaming. It was such a jarring cut. I hate that. He did like a weird collab with Opera GX kind of recently, which I like use as like a backup browser, and I opened it and suddenly he was just screaming in my ear. I hate it. I don't know that much about Eric Andre, but I don't like that he's always screaming. I jump back. I don't blame you. So much Fox and Geese slander. It's a fun game. Some people think it's a fun game. Not me personally. I just find it frustrating that you have to do it so many times, I think. Like, if it had been once, then I wouldn't have minded as much. I wouldn't have such a bone to pick with Fox and Geese. Amish don't have a choice. I guess not. I always liked Fox and Geese, but also haven't played that one in ages. Okay, yeah. Well, you'll have to let us know when you get to that one, if you change your mind at all. Yeah, exactly, Lily. First time I played the game, I had to play it 5 times before I could progress. Yeah, I've been stuck there for so long, so many times, and I think it just slows like the pace down, especially because you're so close to the ending. It feels like things should be like, you know, moving, but instead you're just like stuck there for like probably like an hour playing this one game. Yeah. I feel like Nancy in the books would really own her detective prowess, which is fun. Actually, I've been reading a few recently where she's like, I don't want anyone to know I'm a detective. It's a secret. It's a secret. 'Cause she is undercover, so it makes sense. But I haven't read the original ones in a little while, so it might be different in that one. Or in those ones.
The Raleighs asked me to take something out to Mary Yazzie's, but it's in the den in the roll-top desk, which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key ring at the hospital.
Great, thanks.
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral. Can't miss it. And I should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
What I wouldn't give to be that little scarf around his neck.
How do you know?
It's just the feeling I get when I talk to her, that's
okay.
all.
He's an
I'll let you
empath.
get back to work.
Appreciate it.
I get it. Ooh, I'm gonna appreciate that ass. That's what I'm gonna appreciate. Nancy Hannah Montana era. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, being so close to the end. Yeah, exactly. It makes it so much worse. Nancy is a confident girly. How else could you explain her audacity or the bravery to dance in that one game? Yeah, I can't think of many explanations for that. Oh, you've only read the originals. I've been reading a lot of the more, well, not recent, like the 90s ones recently, which I really like that era of Nancy books. Can't get over that one book where Nancy was just full-blown cheating on Ned and pursuing a high school. Yeah, secrets can kill. That book is so wild. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, literally. Svenska. My favorite music. Oh, sorry, it's over already. But it's... Wait, what am I doing? I'm not doing that. It's all so good. Like, this is a classic. Oh my god. Talk about a messy desk. Nancy's just like, oh, I'll take those. To Ed and Bet Raleigh, just because you fired me, don't make another mistake and think that you've heard the last of me, because you haven't. We all know that I deserved a second chance. Letting me go without giving me one was just plain wrong. Yeah, Nancy gets a second chance when she picks the wrong vegetables.
Sounds like this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
In fact, you know what your problem is? You don't believe in justice. But see, I do. That's the way my brother and I were raised. Justice always prevails, although sometimes it needs a little help. You'll see. Jane Nash. Dun, dun, dun.
The Raleighs sold a trunk full of junk to marry Yazzie.
Mary Yazzie, there we go. Nancy's not gonna look inside the envelope? That's not the Nancy I know. Nanny Montani. Oh my. Okay, what are we doing now, Nancy? Call Bess and George. Okay, let's go to our little phone call spot. The original Shadow Ranch book is from the 1930s,
Hello?
I think, and every
Hi,
time
Bess,
Bess
it's me.
George
I'm
has
at the
Nancy
ranch.
walk into the
Where
room,
are you
the
guys?
narrative grinds to a halt to talk about their cute butt, or cute outfits, sorry. I said cute butts. I don't know, I have butts on the mind. I have read that one. It's so wild how different that one is from the original, but those books do love describing their outfit, like very, very particularly sometimes. I remember the Final Scene book was like very, very specific about what Bess was wearing. She was wearing like a teal sweater dress with like bugle bead trim. I can remember it because it was so specific. Nancy's knitting bag gets stolen so many times in that book. Yes! Oh my god, I do remember that.
Omaha? As in Nebraska?
Our plane had to land here so they could fix some radio problem, and now they're saying it's Nancy.
And now they're saying it's Nancy.
Hi, George.
Now they're saying we may be here for hours.
Well, at least they didn't cancel the flight.
Yet.
Yeah, I feel like when they delay it, it's always like Russian roulette, whether they'll cancel it or not. I feel like it's at least a 50-50 chance.
A lot. Last night, Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet found a rattlesnake in their room.
Oh my gosh! Are they okay?
Well,
No.
Actually, it bit Uncle Ed.
Is he alright?
He will
No,
be.
he's
Right
dead.
now, he's in the
George,
hospital.
I'm sorry. I
He'll
think you're
probably
gonna
be
miss
there
the
for a day or
funeral.
two. Aunt Bet's staying with him.
Oh my god.
Like a letter
And
from
apparently a
Batman.
phantom horse showed up at just about the same time as that snake.
Justice.
A phantom horse? Of all the times to get stranded in some stupid airport. Look, you just better keep us posted, Nancy Drew. That's all I gotta say. We're so bored. George just bought a book on 19th century clothing and accessories.
George did?
It's the only thing in the bookstore here that looked halfway interesting. So if you need to know anything that's even remotely related to 19th century fashion, let us know, okay?
Sounds good to me.
So what else has been going on?
That's it for now.
I know you're bored in the airport, but I don't have time to talk to you right now. I'm so sorry. I only did it because my task list asked me to.
That's done.
Find out what the deal is with the Phantom
I'm
Horse.
finished
Oh,
with
I found out the deal with the Phantom Horse. Case closed. Okay. I guess we could go talk to Tex, introduce ourselves to Tex. Jane is exactly as messy as I would be if I got fired.
Well, hello there. You got some friends back there?
Got some friends back there. It's Bob and Clyde and
Hi
Ace.
there. You two aren't too shabby looking either.
Who are these fellas? The Beatles? Cue laugh track. Wait, Percy, what time is it? Nancy just let me steam this open so I can read their private correspondence. Supposedly that's illegal, but too bad. You know, they say if you don't know a law, it's not real if you break it. How could you know if you were breaking a law if you don't know the law, right? I'm definitely reading other people's mail isn't breaking the law. I would never know something like that. Classic Nancy. Hello.
So which one are you?
Excuse me?
The Raleigh said they were going to be inviting some young ladies out here. I take it you're one of them.
Yes, I'm Nancy Drew. And you are?
I'm the head wrangler. You want to ride, you come to me. You prove to me you know what you're doing, I may just let you.
You want to ride? You come to me. Nancy in the final scene is unlike any other Nancy. It's so true. She has such passion and fire behind her in that game. She's intense. It would have been so fun if Bess and George were a Chatterpench in person like they were in the book, right? So true. I think we need more games with Bess and George, honestly. Nancy baby talking gives me the creeps. Oh no. Tank is cleaned, hurrah! Now the rest of my apartment is covered in tank water. Oh, could be worse, I guess. I just woke up. It's 1:35 p.m. Percy, you gotta stay awake. I'll scream in your ear if you would need. No, I won't actually do that. Sorry. But just imagine me screaming in your ear. Maybe that'll help.
Did you see the Phantom Horse last night?
I saw something. Just what? I still ain't sure. Now if you want to ride, listen up. First thing you're gonna do is never ride unless you're wearing a hat and gloves. And unless you got a full canteen of water. You can wear that hat over there. It's Mrs. Raleigh's. Got a helmet built right in. Her gloves are on the saddle you'll be using. And you can get a canteen from Shorty. Then you're gonna saddle and bridle your horse. No need to brush him. I do that when I bring him in. Then you're gonna lead him to the mountain block in the corral and mount up. Then I'm gonna ask you some questions. You can't ride outside the corral till you get all the answers right.
Once I pass your test, can I ride anytime I want?
Long as you talk to me first. When you're done riding, you're gonna dismount, hook your horse up, take the saddle and bridle off and put him back where you got him. Always keep your gloves with your saddle.
He wrangles heads, oh no. I wish Nancy would call the horse Pretty Boy, like Arthur Morgan. I'm a lawyer, can confirm that's how it works. It's not. No, I'm pretty sure Ashley just confirmed that's how it works. Maud Shadow Ranch that every time Nancy speaks to the horse, it abruptly inserts Arthur Morgan speaking to horsies. I'd love that. I would love that. Tags cosplay when? I should make that a reality. First, I need to learn how to grow a magnificent mustache like that. I don't even know what ground tie means, but apparently Nancy's a bit of a horse girl. I think we knew that already, though.
Do these horses ground tie?
Yep. If you get off when you're on the trail, don't tie your reins to nothing. Just drop them. And barring an earthquake or something, old Bob will stay put.
Oh, Bob? What'll stay put?
What'll stay put?
The bay over there. Name's Bob. That's who I'm putting you on.
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
Okay, that's sinister. Oh my god, I've got more gummy in my gums. Wait, so what am I doing? Oh my god. I did that. I did that. What do you mean? What do you mean I didn't take a good look in the desk? What did I miss in here? I read that. I read that. Nancy's lying. I have too done that. I have too had a good look around the desk.
Check.
Whatever, Nancy. I feel like the task list in this one can be kind of messed up. It takes a while to update. Okay. I thought I had to do chores for Shorty first, but I didn't hear him say that, so let's just get my stuff and get ready to go. I'm so jealous of that. I just get to say I took the LSAT, which doesn't have the same impact. It has an impact on me. whomst will stay put. Nancy gets a cheeky little lie as a snack.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Nope. With the Raleighs gone, the ranch is real short-handed. Before you ride, you're gonna have to go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing. Gotta get a canteen from him anyway.
Talk to you later.
Shorty? More like Chorty.
I don't want to lug this saddle around all day. I should put it back.
Okay. Oh, wait, I gotta take my hat, though. Gotta have that hat on. Gotta wear my hat for sun protection. Good to see you, Ashley. Have a good one. Thank you for popping in. Text saying, if you last that long. Creeps me out so much as a kid, as it would. He's a bit of a creepy guy.
Hey there, Nancy.
Hi
Man,
there.
I wish the Raleighs were here.
Me too. It'll be nice to talk to them in person.
I'm really looking forward to you and me sitting down and having a nice conversation, especially with all the weird stuff that's going on. I'm so busy getting all their chores done in addition to my own that I barely have time to talk to myself, let alone to you. Enough of me complaining. What's up?
The worst part of these Percy's pigs is them getting in my gums. It bothers me so much.
Tex said I should get a canteen from you and see if there are any chores you'd like me to do.
Music to my ears. First thing you can do for me is go out to the garden and pick all the ripe vegetables. You know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you?
You bet I do. Oh my god.
You bet I do.
I was wearing my Shadow Ranch tote bag out the other day. I got a compliment on it. Someone was like, oh my god, that tote bag is so cool. And I was like, oh thanks. I didn't mention it was based on a series of children's point-and-click video games.
The Raleighs wanted to have a cookout tonight, and by golly, we're gonna have a cookout no matter who is or isn't here.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
I want to have a cookout at Shadow Ranch. Horse math. 4 quarter horses equals 1 full horse. It's like girl math, but better. Jersey Shorty, sun protection. Where's the SPF application minigame? Maybe in Mystery of the 7 Keys.
I shouldn't pick any vegetables
right,
until I
after the
have something
basket.
to put them in.
Right.
Phew! Talk about your scorchers.
Phew! It's only like, what's like 88 degrees Fahrenheit and Celsius. The beans are the ones that always give me trouble, I feel. Let's check out Romano and Old Ivory Egg. Access the web. I'm hacking in. Gold and white. Well, I don't think any of the Old Ivory Egg are ripe. Tell me about the beans again. Michael, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Thank you so much. How are you doing? You'll be excited. I have a few members videos planned. I filmed one yesterday, which I hope will go up tomorrow. And then I've got a few Nancy Drew TV show reactions that I'm gonna edit to put up, but I've got so many videos that I need to work on. Like, I've got the main ones for the channel, I've got members ones, I've got the ones for my Snuggly Retro account, and then I've got a few reels I want to make, and I just don't have the time. So it might take me a while to get all of those out, but I'm excited about them. Well, if you weren't eating my pigs, sorry. That would require showing Nancy's body, and she's only a figment of our imaginations. Don't say that, Percy. You know, I honestly, Tex, I think is up there with Dave. I wouldn't say he's necessarily hotter, but I'd say he's up there. Weakest link, only the most powerful of us can maintain 24/7 brain conversation. know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you? Oh, 31, that is hot. Comfy summer day if there's a breeze and shade around. I do not agree, but to each their own. Rough rule of thumb for weather temperatures is to subtract 20 from the Fahrenheit temp and then divide by 2 to get an estimate for Celsius. Libby, I think you're overestimating my mathematical abilities. I appreciate the tip, though. Stopping by to say hello. I'm out running errands. I hope the errands are going well. Thanks for stopping in, Michael. I'm so excited for new videos. Yeah, hopefully y'all will like them. By the way, you too can become a member and get bonus videos. There's already 2 up, and like I say, I'm gonna put one up tomorrow. I'm gonna set a timer so I remember to do that. The beans in the middle are ripe, and that's Romano. God, that took me a while to get to that place. Okay, wait. Now we want to look at the black turtles. Okay. Dry beans. Black turtles. So they're the ones that... The ones in the middle are ripe. So none of those are good, I think.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Yeah. I'm doing it, Nancy.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
You betcha.
You betcha.
Oh no, you got stuff in here that isn't ripe yet. Picking stuff before it's ripe is a waste of perfectly good food. So don't do it again, you hear?
What? I thought
now,
I did good.
Second thing I need you to do for me is take this, go out to the chicken coop and fill it up with eggs. Just be careful of that basket.
I guess I don't know what a ripe vegetable looks like.
And don't forget to build me that campfire like I asked.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Good thing you reminded me. I like the new floppy disk icon. Good, I'm glad you like it. So much content, I know. I'm like a bit overwhelmed. I really want to get the reel out soon, especially, but I hate editing reels. So we shall see. Hi Chew, how are you? I used to live in central Illinois where River Heights is supposed to be located. 88 degrees is not that hot at all, especially in the Midwest summer. Yeah, Nancy doesn't know what she's talking about, I guess. That's interesting. Okay, wait, I'm collecting eggs. Wait, I want that though. Give me that stick. My god, these horses are making a lot of noise. There's no eggs here. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's a hole in it.
There's a hole in it. I like this puzzle. I'll take 100 in the sun over 80 in muggy. Interesting. See, I feel like we don't have as much issue with humidity where I'm from because we're like on the ocean. No, that's not right. Going well, I'm about to stop at a bookstore. Oh, that's fun. You should post about your haul in the Discord if you'd like, after, if you get anything. I always love book hauls. Nancy's reaction for there seems pretty exaggerated. Like, it was over 130 there? That's wild. Although, the cynical part of my mind is like, well, that's global warming. It's been a few years since this game came out. And even since then. Anyway, we don't have to talk about that, though. This is supposed to be a chill, good vibes Shadow Ranch stream. No climate doom allowed. Okay, where's my last bit? Where's my last piece? Where is it? Where is it? What happened to my last piece? Oh, there it is. Hiding from me.
There. Am I good or
Am
what?
I good or what? Classic.
Voila.
That looks so ugly. But I guess it does the job. It's functional. Do you want to take bets on when we're getting Mystery of the Seven Keys? I'm optimistically going to say sometime this year, so in 2024. Or, like, are you thinking more specific than that? Those eggs aren't ripe. Forgot I have exciting news. I'm going to a bookstore that has little cat helpers. I love that. Oh my god. Take pictures. Oh, I want to see the little cat helpers. I don't have any eggs. I just realized I was going to take the basket in, but I don't have any eggs. Where's more sticks? Give me those sticks. Doing well, thanks for the comfort, Nancy stream. No problem, it's comfort for me as well. I'm glad you're doing well. First I was about to be like, oh, XYZ place in Seattle? And then I realized the world does not revolve around me. Oh, I need to go to more bookstores with cats. I went to one in Vancouver last summer, but the cat wasn't there when we went. It was so disappointing. Percy, a cat bookstore? That's so cute. I've heard of cat cafes, but not cat bookstores. Yeah, I guess I've never actually been to a bookstore that has an active cat presence in it. Because the one I went to, the cat was not there. He was not in the building. The cat has left the building. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm just, you know, wandering around, having a good time. Okay. Okay, are we ready when I finish this minigame for the possibly one of the greatest Nancy Drew lines of all time? No! Is it more of like this? There we go. Okay.
There, just call me Nancy Paul Bunyan Drew.
There it is. Just call me Nancy Paul Bunyan Drew. I won't be doing that, actually, Nancy. Oh. Look at them cows over there. I want to go say hi to the cows. I wonder if they have pigs here, like Percy Pig. This bit of Percy Pig in my gums is still bothering me. I wanted to go to a cat cafe for my birthday, but there isn't one in the area I'm going. That's so devastating. Is the cat bookstore trip part of your annual bookstore haul, birthday bookstore haul? I find the reality of this puzzle funny, like Nancy's replacing each strand of straw, piece by piece. Nancy's a puzzle solver. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. Yes, indeed. You've got a good eye for colors, Mary. Her interactive heard you and said snugly, said sometime this year, release it December 30th, 2024. I would accept that.
Wonder who wrote this?
A mysterious note. We'll need more if soon. Check again. Might have hidden it right under nose. Can I put the... Oh, and I need the newspapers. I wonder if I have all the twigs. It can be so hard to find them all. You're going to Seattle? Oh my gosh. That's exciting, Percy. The Pacific Northwest. I'm happy that it seems like most cat cafes in the US also double as adoption centers. Yeah, that's so nice. Mary and I went to this weird, like, cat lounge once. It was like a cat cafe, but without the cafe part. So it's just like hanging out with a bunch of cats in a room.
Bank robbers?
Oh, spotted at local gas station. Green tinted sunglasses. Witnessed $100,000 heist. Those mysterious green tinted sunglasses. I don't live in Seattle, but I go to Necco every time I visit. It's heaven. Ah. I don't think there are any cat cafes in the place I'm currently living in, which is devastating. Oops. Ah! Stop it!
So far, so good.
Okay.
I need more kindling.
Dang it. I was worried that might be the case. Get this girl a raccoon tail hat. Suspense is building. I actually used to have a raccoon tail hat. I got it at Disneyland. I wish I still had it. I used to wear it as like a cool fashion statement in middle school. Where are more twigs? I found so many twigs. How can I have missed any twigs? Where the heck else could there be a twig?
This must be where Shorty wants me to build a campfire.
I've always wanted to see what Seattle is like. It's cool. Thank you for being here while I'm at the gym today. Nancy got me power walking on the treadmill. Heck yeah, Madeline. I'm glad this is motivational for you. I hope you're doing good and having a good workout. I love that this is like people's comfy like background noise. Because that's like one of my favorite ways to watch streams too. Where is this last twig? It's gonna drive me insane. I've been working hard on my colors, I could tell. I wasn't gonna go on my annual bookstore haul because I actually started reading my books and realized I have so many to catch up on. This is true. This is very true, Percy. Like literally where the heck have I not been that there's a twig? I do like their mining cart plant bed situation. Oh, is there one? No. It won't be the same like 20 book haul, but I will be picking up a few. Good. I'm glad you'll still be getting some. Twice so tails. Oh. Lame, Percy. What? Your whole TV? Muska, what a naughty boy. I hope the TV's okay. Oh, Muska. Good to see you too, Ducky. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, are y'all ready to get killed by a chicken?
Ow! Yikes! Maybe I'll come back when she's not in such a foul mood.
Nancy's like so good at staying cool and making puns even when her face is bleeding from multiple chicken pecks.
I know that chicken, dear. She only becomes aggressive when she's provoked. Were you provoking her?
Yeah, yeah, I was.
Playing with her.
Playing with her?
I had galaxy leggings. I thought I was so cool. That is so classic. So like Tumblr 2013. I love that. This is a great workout game because you get many different tempos. True. True. And like a lot of the songs are quite high energy. Your hen hassling days are over. You're not the type of person that's welcome at Shadow Ranch. That's so harsh. Okay. Oh, there's more eggs to collect. I had to wait for the chickens to lay, I guess. But that still leaves me the problem of where the last stick is. I can't believe this. I've been all over this place. I'm gonna try again. I refuse to believe I don't have all the twigs.
So far, so good. I need more kindling. What I need is some kindling.
Where is this last twig? Where is this last twig? Oh, thank you, Mom. But it's not a cafe. There's this really good cafe in Stratford-on-Avon in the UK called the Shake's Paw Cat Cafe, because Stratford-on-Avon is where Shakespeare's from. And it's so good. And I follow them on Instagram. They were like posting this like Valentine's themed like pink hot chocolate they make. Oh my god, that horse just screamed. Dave,
Hello,
where's
Nancy.
the kindling?
Something I can do for you?
Where's the kindling,
I'll let you
Dave?
get back to work.
Take care.
Petition to bring Gacho pants back. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. Like, what the hey? Me? Provoking? I think you're mistaken. Jonesy damaged my Lego Millennium Falcon. No. Oh, that sucks. Are you able to put it back together? I really liked Stratford. They had a nice butterfly house and it was the first time I saw swans. Oh, really? Wait. I saw the stick. I saw it. I knew it was near here. I don't think I've ever been to the butterfly house there, actually.
Right here.
Good for you.
Good for
Anything
you.
I can do for you now?
Do you think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by
Yeah,
anytime.
I 100% agree. Percy Shakespeare is better than Shakespeare. That's more poetic than Shakespeare could ever wish to dream up.
So far, so
upon
good.
Shakespeare.
That should do it.
That should do it.
There, one
Bob's
extremely
your
well-built
uncle.
campfire, if I do say so myself.
We finally got there. Those last twigs are always so hard to find. So it is, you can hang out with cats and have a cuppa. Okay, well that's good. Good. I will definitely have to check it out. The stick. The mighty stick.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Yep.
He
If you
kind
got
of looks like he's
everything I
pointing a
told you
gun
you
at
need,
me.
And you think you know your stuff when it comes to horses.
Oh, I know my
whole
stuff when it
Bob's
comes
all
to
yours.
horses.
Talk to you later.
If
You're
you
looking
last
at
that
a
long.
horse girl right here, Tex. Didn't you see my sweatshirt? Are you blind, man? I haven't attempted repairs because the display place is awkward to get into and I'm afraid to move it in case it completely falls apart. Ooh, scary. Okay, we gotta remember to check our girth. Well, I hope you're able to fix it, Chris. I hope the damage isn't too extensive. Okay, girth checked.
Come on, Bob.
Come on, Bob.
I'm ready.
Here he is. What a bandit.
Ready for some questions?
You bet.
Where's the horse's hocks?
Just below its knees.
Nope.
Oh.
Ask me something else.
Where's the horse's frog?
Oh, I know this one.
On the bottom of its hoof.
That's 1 out of 10.
See, the thing about this quiz is you can just keep going. Like, he asks you the questions again, so it doesn't matter if you get it wrong the first time, or even the second time, or even the third time.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
4 feet.
Nope.
Okay.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
A paint horse.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
How can you tell if a horse is colicking?
It keeps lying down, then standing up.
2 out of 10. Got a long
Oh,
way to go.
okay, I thought that was something, Tex, but I guess not. How much horse apparel do you have now? Quite a bit. I keep meaning to make a reel about horse fashion, all my horse fashion as well.
Ask me something else.
But
What's the
again, I
difference
haven't
between a
had
bay and a
the time.
chestnut?
A chestnut has black points.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosa?
Okay, I'm apparently not so good. I think they should take my horse girl license
The
away.
Nez Pierce.
3 down, 7 to go.
Okay.
Ask me something else.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Wait, actually, let's just ride around for a bit. There's the entrance of Shadow Ranch. Look. That's cool. I love that you can actually see through there. I've never really noticed that because I'm just looking at the quiz answers. But this is like a full 360 3D environment. That's amazing.
What part of a horse is most likely to be
hold
hurt
on,
when it
hold on.
founders?
Its feet.
That's 4 right.
The Millennium Falcon set is huge at AF2. That would definitely be scary to move. How many times have you taken this quiz, Chloe? I don't want to admit how many times, because it'd be embarrassing how much of these questions I'm getting wrong. The girth.
The cinch. That's 5. You're
halfway there. Halfway there. Nope.
Ask me something else.
At least he tells it to me straight. It's one of the horse and donkeys.
The offspring of a male horse and a female donkey.
Nope.
Oh. Well, it's the other one. Gotta love a quiz with no consequences for wrong answers. Yeah, Tex is really quite lenient.
Ask me something else.
Where's a horse's hocks?
Okay, wait. I said just below its knees last time.
On its front legs.
Nope.
Okay.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
Horse girl license. 2 yards.
55 inches.
Nope.
Okay.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
A quarter horse.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What's the difference?
And I'm getting a lot of these wrong twice.
A bay has black points.
Bingo.
Bingo.
That was number 6.
Bingo.
Ask me something else.
What is a mule?
It's a horse that's very stubborn.
The offspring of a female horse and a male donkey.
7 down. You're in the home stretch.
Ask me something else.
Where's a horse's hocks?
Okay, where are our horse's hocks?
On its back legs.
8 right. Just 2 to go.
Finally. I was watching a Half Moon Joe stream of this game, and someone in the chat was named Tex Shorty Dave Thruple. Oh my, that's an interesting thing to picture.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
5 feet.
This here's your final question.
I'm ready.
It's
what
that
kind
one.
Of a horse is a Paso Fino?
Okay, Paso Fino.
A gated horse.
Well, you answered all the questions right, and I can tell by the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no good
I've
reason.
re-earned my
So
horse
you're free to
girl
ride
license.
outside the corral. Just don't go galloping all over the place, because if you bring old Bob back all hot and sweaty, you can kiss your cowgirl days at Shadow
Hot
Ranch
and
goodbye.
sweaty Tex. Let's go out into the wild
Bob,
blue
what do you
yonder.
say we do some sightseeing?
Let's hit the dusty trail. Oh, I love desert scenery. Okay. Mary's gifts.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, are you Mary Yazzie?
That's me. I didn't hear a car. Did you hike in or come by horse?
I don't see how that's any of your business. Her Interactive did such a great job in the animation this part. Yeah, it's really impressive, especially like considering the time period this game was made in. What's the noise in the background? It's weird.
Bob brought me. He's a horse. My name's Nancy.
So where are you staying?
With Ed and Elizabeth Raleigh. In fact, I have something for you. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
I'm a big fan of her vest. Oh, she's not happy about
Bad news?
That. They rejected my offer. Well, I guess that's that. But as long as you're here, look around. All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly.
What
so
does
if
she
you want to
make?
know something, especially
Like
if
jewelry,
you want to know
maybe?
how much something is, just ask.
She's like, do you want to buy something? You want to buy something? My gifts, all yours.
I understand that you bought a trunk full of junk from the Raleighs recently.
Yeah,
what did
they
you
didn't
do with
want
all
much
that
for
junk?
it, so I took
all
it off
that
their
junk
hands.
inside
Problem
that
is,
trunk,
I still don't know
Mary.
what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it.
May I take a look at it?
Sure, it's right over there.
It was great talking to you.
Come in again.
Yeah, what is she? Oh, she's arranging like a display in a little display case. I see. Look at these great bolo ties. Oh my god, Charlena Purcell! Highly successful romance novelist Charlena Purcell will be touring the Southwest this summer. Is she coming to this store? Will I get to meet her in person? All arrowheads in the shop were surface collected on private lands. Let's look at some pictures. Great PowerPoint slideshow. Oh, petroglyphs. Our water heater broke rather suddenly earlier, and there still seems to be some problems. I must coexist with chaos, but good seeing you. Good to see you too, Percy. And good luck with the water heater. Oh my goodness. But so good to see you. Don't go back to sleep. The icon herself. Was this before or after Train Game? This was before. But not too long before. You also deal in local antiques. Ask for details. I'd buy that copper kettle.
Tuning forks. Cool.
Cool. Nancy's such a nerd. I love her. Cool. Tuning forks. Petrified wood. We polish rocks and petrified wood. Ask for details. Oh, I love this track. The guitar goes so hard.
That trunk looks really old. Would you mind if I try to get this open?
Please do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your pick.
Well, I can't do this yet because I don't know the information. But I do know that I can put those in there. I wonder if they had already been planning the characters for Last Train. That's a good question. I wonder how far ahead they did plan the next games. Oh, I should call Mary Yazzie, but I can... Not Mary Yazzie. Charlena. I think I can call her at this stage. The electric guitar is so good. It's so good. Okay, we gotta make sure to get this off good old Bob. There you go, Bob. Oh, it looks like he's grateful. He's like, thank you for getting that burden off me. Let's go chat with the horses while I give them some good gossip while I call Charlena. Some free entertainment for the horses.
Charlena Purcell's office.
Hi.
They probably
my
don't
name
have a
is
very
Nancy
interesting
Drew.
life,
May I please
just
speak to
lined
Miss
up in a
Purcell?
row in this barn.
I'm staying at a ranch in central Arizona, and since she knows so much about the history of Arizona,
totally forgot I had
thought
tea.
maybe she could answer some questions for me.
Questions concerning?
Well, I came across a very old trunk that might contain
Yeah, some
stuff that has to
concerning
do with these
questions.
people named Dirk Valentine and Francis Humber. Only I can't open it.
Did you say Dirk Valentine?
And his girlfriend, Francis Humber. Yes.
They probably appreciate it so much. I hope they do. I can tell Clyde's really into it.
Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, Like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels, it recently received the Catherine Coop Award for Historical Excellence. Reading a Charlena Purcell novel is like traveling through time to the old Southwest on the wings of love.
Who is this again?
Nancy Drew?
Tell me about the trunk you found.
Well, the lock seems to have something to do with this image that's engraved on the trunk right above it.
Describe the image.
It's this kind of abstract design made up of hearts and doves and the initials EH and AH.
EH would be Eldridge Humber, and AH would be Abigail Humber. Frances Humber's grandparents on her father's side. Her mother died when she was 10. Now, the picture no doubt commemorates their wedding day, which was 4/9/11. April 9th, 1811.
Okay. Wait. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. I imagine horses themselves are big gossips. Yeah, that's probably where the saying straight from the horse's mouth comes from. The fact that horses gossip a lot. I used to take horse riding lessons, and the horse I always rode was called Carson. It made me smile every time. Oh my god, Carson drew the horse. That's awesome. I'd love to take regular horse riding lessons. It's just like... Oh, it's Red Rose. I brought like a big plastic bag full of Red Rose tea bags with me. Yeah, good stuff. Used to call him Carson Drew, yes. Such a sweet horse, aw. Okay, I've written it down. 4/9/11. Imagine being alive in 1811.
Why do you know so much about the Humbers?
I've been running across fascinating tidbits concerning the Humber
Or rather,
family and
1811.
stashing
Did
them
I say
away for
1911?
years. When I have
Imagine being
enough
alive
tidbits
in both
stashed away,
1811
I may
and
well
or
write a book.
1911.
Then you'd probably be very interested to know what's in this trunk.
Yes, I would.
Hey,
And since I've
Edmund.
helped
I
you,
did
or
not.
tried to, it's only fair that
I did
you
not.
help me, don't you think?
Sure, I'll keep you posted. Did I mention that
I
I'm
had
staying
fun
at Shadow
streaming this
Ranch?
game before,
This just
but
gets better and better. I'll
I
tell
didn't
my
think it was
assistant
like
to put your calls
entertaining
through
enough to
immediately. By the
be
way,
a good video.
why are you so interested in the Humbers?
Knowing more about them and what happened in the past may help me figure out something that's going on in the present. I'm kind of a detective.
Kind of. That's you are. You
I'll be
are a
waiting to hear
detective.
from you.
Stop being so humble. It's so frustrating. Okay, well actually we could go out riding right away again. What kind of horse was he? I was about to ask like what color was he, which is not. You can ask that about cats, but not really about horses. This what's okay. Oh, I remember.
Something goes here.
I remember the deal with this one. Okay. Red, blue. Yep. Let's go look at the clock. Second time I forgot. Despite setting an alarm, I'm at Walmart and waiting on the buzz. Ah! That's okay. You can always watch it back, watch the VOD back, Edmund. But I hope Walmart and the bus is going well. Red is 12. Blue. Wait, what color blue? Is it light blue or dark blue? Like teal. It's 2. And then yellow is 7. This is a cool clock. It has both like actual numbers and Roman numerals. Red rose, I just ran out. It's so good. It's such a classic. It's just like my go-to kind of regular tea. Keep talking about messages, but not sending them. No. Muska is a black bay. I love that we should just actually start referring to our cats as like horses, horse types. Can I turn it the other way? No, only one way. Voila! Okay, we get a neat little pocket watch. Oh, Frances and her daddy.
This doesn't look like it was ever opened.
Frances, Shadow Ranch.
As usual, things did not work out like I planned. Just when I get everything fixed just right for you to go looking for the thing I hid for you, I go and get myself arrested.
Aw, shucks.
But no matter what you hear, nothing is gonna happen to me. I will be fine and we will be together soon, I promise. Meanwhile, you can keep busy by looking for what I hid. Start by using
Oh, I
this piece of
totally
paper
forgot
to mark where all the rock
to
pictures
announce
are.
my
They
stream
will
on
tell you what to
Discord.
do next. Your
Oh
favorite
my
flowers,
god.
the flowers on your
Oh well.
favorites. Start keeping them in mind too. I will leave a message for you in this here cell, just in case they decide to move me to the jail down in Tumbleweed or something. I like vexing your brain, because when you are thinking real hard, like when you're playing the piano, you are more beautiful than anything in the world.
He's so romantic.
I'm sure to be out of here before you find my treasure, but in case I am not, know that it is all yours, and that you are more precious to me than 10,000 treasures put together. 9, 12,
I just want like a
15,
romantic
22,
cowpoke
25,
partner.
15, 21.
Living the
Dirk.
dream.
P.S. I do not and never will hold what your father did to me against you.
It's quite pretty. Need to get a good clock for my bedroom. Yeah. I can see you getting a really fun novelty clock though. Hey Louis, how are you? It's such an emotional letter. The historical subplot in this game is so good. I think it's my favorite historical subplot in any of the Nancy game. It's so emotional, and I love how they got a separate voice actor to read out all of Dirk's messages and the sheriff's. I think that adds a lot to it. Okay, we got a little graph. Chat, look at this graph. Thank you, Mary. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Meryl Humber.
July 4th, 1882. Got sworn in as sheriff.
He puts all his
It
E's
was the 4th.
backwards.
It was
Oh,
like
only
all
some
them
of them.
celebrations was for me, which of course they weren't. Francis thought up a song and played it on the piano for me. I forget how it went, but it was purty.
Purty.
I'm lucky to have her for a daughter. Hereford Shoop come by with a plant he
Hereford
brung from New
Shoop.
York, which he calls
Some great
Harrison's Yellow.
names.
Looked right dead to me, but Francis planted it out back, give it some water, and already it looks to be on the mend. She's 17 and can read and write good and knows her numbers. Hereford's thinking to marry her, but I said she ain't of that mind yet.
I said, that other voice acting is so good, and they should have done it in other games. I 100% agree. 101%. It's so good.
March 30th, 1883. Francis has got eyes for a young man named Dirk. She says he's from Prescott. Cappy says when she plays the piano, this Dirk makes everyone be quiet so he can hear her good. I ain't never seen her smile like she smiles now. I told her to bring him to the ranch for dinner, but she says he won't come because he's too shy. I wonder if that is the truth.
I want to love like Francis
April 16th,
and Dirk.
1883. Got a letter from the sheriff.
Oh, he's much more gruff now.
Dirk Valentine, who was wanted for robbing
Dirk
2 banks in a stagecoach.
Valentine.
The picture with the letter looked just like Dirk, who Francis is sweet on. When I showed her the picture, she got tearful and
Devastating.
run off. Now, Dirk is gone, and she won't say nothing about where he went.
He's kind of dumb to just go around using his same name. Not gonna lie. Especially with handwriting fonts being hard to read. Exactly. It's so cute. Oh no, the journal is here. Did someone start cutting onions? Yeah, it's Shorty in the other room, I'm pretty sure. He's preparing the rattlesnake chili.
August 2nd, 1883. Dirk Valentine is robbing banks and coaches and trains all over the territory. Francis says he
Oh
never
my god,
ever
I
shoots
forgot to
his
plug in my
gun, only
Ethernet
steals
cable
from people
again.
that already got plenty
Oh
of
well.
money. But that ain't true, because some of them trains he robbed was carrying money.
Some of them
and to pay miners a
trains.
hard-earned wages. He is nothing but a no-good, greedy outlaw. But Francis gets real mad when I say that. I fear she is still sweet on him, and that she sees him when she knows I am busy, and gets letters from him which she hides from me. September 9th, 1883. Got hold of a note Francis sent to Dirk and saw where they was going to meet. So I got a posse and we caught Dirk, and now he's in jail. The judge is coming next week, and I hear he is a hanging judge.
Oh my
so
god.
Dirk most likely ain't long for this world. Francis won't say nothing to me no more and says she never will again.
He's shy. Oh.
September 13th, 1883. Dirk sends a secret letter to Francis, which Mason got hold of and give to me. I locked it up so she won't ever read it. Francis ain't allowed to see Dirk in jail, of course. If she never sees his letter,
No, Sheriff Humber, no.
maybe she will stop liking him. Francis's ma would have known what to do better than me. I wish she was still alive. September 17th, 1883. They hung Dirk at noon.
Rest in
I thought I
peace.
would be glad, but I ain't.
Hey, Sugar, Yeehowdy. You came like at the most emotional moment. We're going through the journal.
She ain't told no one where she's going, not even Captain. But I know she will forget Dirk, and when she
No,
does,
she
she'll
won't.
come home.
No, she
because
won't,
She's a smart
Sheriff.
gal, and we'll figure out that I did what I'd done for her.
No.
January 4th, 1884. My sister says her little girl Ellie got a letter that said Francis went east and was not of a mind to ever return. I hope this ain't the truth, because I miss her something awful. June 11th, 1884. The Harrison's yellow, which Francis said was her favorite flower in the world, is just a pile of brown
The way
sticks
he's
now.
like hesitated.
Delicate things like that. So it is my fault that it died.
No. Oh.
I ain't seen or heard from Francis in a year. tell people she's on her way home, but when I look in my heart, I know this is a lie. She will never come back to Shadow Ranch. And it is my fault. I'll just have to find a way to live with it.
It's so sad. His dad VA is acting his little heart out. He really is. We were just saying that it was such a good decision to have actual separate voice actors read out the different like journals and letters in this game. I think it makes a massive difference and has such like more of an impact. Tearing her integrity down like someone I don't know. Okay, wait, I should make sure. No, I do know the numbers for the trunk. Let's go look in the junk in the trunk.
You still here?
You sound surprised.
You and your friends, if they ever show up, you ain't gonna last more than 3 days out here.
You underestimate me, Tex.
Well, I hope you like surprises, Tex, because you're
Texas.
in for one.
City folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work, too dangerous.
He hasn't met city folk like Nancy before.
Talk to you later.
Yeah.
You're the reason for the teardrops on my journal. Mary with the Taylor Swift reference, of course. Wait, did I ask him about riding? No.
Need something?
Talk to you later.
Oh, I
No
guess I
hurry.
could just go. I already asked his permission once today. Maybe that's enough. Hopefully I'm not going under his nose right now. He can see me taking the saddle, though. Like, if he had anything to say about it, he should just say it.
Come on, Bob.
I just don't understand how he can do that to your daughter's boyfriend. Like, he robbed a bank, so what? Yeah, he's just all for justice. That's his job. And I feel like he probably thought it would look like kind of nepotism if he made an exception for his daughter's boyfriend. But I do think it's bad that he ended up with a hanging judge rather than just letting Dirk serve like a jail sentence. But didn't he say like there was something else that like Dirk like hurt some people or something while he was robbing?
I got the trunk open.
Great, thank you. Go ahead and take something from it. You deserve a reward.
I'll take this nice little sheriff's... Not sheriff's badge. I was looking at that. This nice little pocket watch. It's probably worth a lot of money.
If I want something else from the trunk, I should put back what I
I thought
took
Nancy
before.
would just look at it. Come on, Nancy. Let's see.
I wonder how you open this. Bingo!
Bingo!
H. Francis Humber?
I imagine Nancy just saying this out loud with like Mary Yazzie in the background. Like, bingo! Mary's probably like, who's this weird girl? She's just talking to herself over in the corner of my shop. Why did I let her in here?
Green bottle under... Wonder what that means.
Mysterious. Personally, officials in the Western Territories do much worse. Yeah, it was a totally different time as well. People were some people were less sentimental about things like that, I guess you could say. More like a Subaru folk, a suburb. Yeah, exactly. Not city folk, suburb folk. Also Subaru folk. BRE writing Les Mis Nancy Drew crossover fanfic, very diverse of him. I haven't actually seen or read Les Mis. Don't kill me, Mary. I feel like Nancy would be either an electric vehicle or a hybrid. Well, in the more modern works, she drives a Mustang, which I think is pretty sick of her. Nancy's one cool cat, driving her Mustang around town. Hey, Kaz, how are you? I guess we should talk to Tex about stuff.
Need something?
Do you know anything about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid for his sweetheart?
See ya, Lilac Lily. Have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Nope, his catchphrase.
Somehow I knew you were going to say that. Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
I do like when he starts saying Yahoo, though. That's my favorite text line. My BF and I finished this game not too long ago. What did you think of it? I'm a Subaru gal. This is true. It's okay. I can one-man show perform Les Mis for you. I would love to see that. That sounds amazing.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
And there's a lot of things you can do for me.
As long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire. First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Ornery is a good word.
Tex seems a little ornery.
He does his job and he does it good. As far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
I talked to my friends, Bess and George. Their plane's been delayed. They aren't sure when they're going to get here.
Sorry to hear that. Well, to be honest, I'm not, really. Driving back and forth to the airport takes a lot of time, and time's one thing we're all running kind of short of around here.
Dave said, I'm not a taxi service. Nancy always has the strangest moments to be cool. I know, it's so surprising whenever, like, Nancy, in the books especially, is kind of, like, has a moment where, like, she's, like, a hip and cool girl with the times. Because, like, in the games, she's so not like that. She's just, like, this little awkward kind of nerd who's just obsessed with solving mysteries. But in, like, the books, she's, like, quite poised and fashionable. Yeah. It's just moms love Subarus. The time I bought this game is something I'd never forget. I woke up super early, 2:30, and since I wasn't going back to sleep anytime soon, I decided to balance my paycheck and tried to buy... Wait, am I missing part of the message here, Edmund?
I found a letter that may have been written by Dirk Valentine to Francis Humber way back in the 1880s. What do you know about them?
I know there's a painting of her over in the ranch house, and that's about it. Why? What'd the letter say?
Sure, Dave.
The letter made it sound like Dirk was sending Francis on some kind of treasure hunt.
God,
well, if the guy did hide something, it's probably long gone by now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
Ma'am? Don't ma'am me. I'm like 18 years old, bro.
Check. That's done. I haven't done that yet.
Oh yeah, the rock pictures.
That's done. I'm finished with. Can't check that off till it's done.
To the dry gulch.
I'm finished with that.
It's not dry gulch. I don't think we can go to wherever the petroglyphs are.
Check. That's done. I'm finished with that. I'm finished with that.
Rock pictures.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Have you ever met Mary Yazzie?
Course. Nice lady. I mean, for the most part. Gets real unfriendly when the subject of the Raleighs comes up.
We got stuck in the ghost town when you have to lift a piece of wood by the jail. We were going around the game for like an hour. Oh no! But you eventually figured it out. That can be so frustrating when you don't know like what you need to do and you can't figure it out. Oh, Shadow Rush at 3:37 a.m. But my bank said, "Isn't that a little early to buy video games?" And you said, "Don't judge me and my life." Secrets Can Kill Nancy is almost like a femme fatale. Yeah, totally. We're actually talking about Secrets Can Kill, the book, earlier, and how Nancy's like cheating on Ned with like a high school student. Although I guess he's supposed to be... Does he turn out to be not a high school student? I can't remember. Wonder where the guys sleep. Do they live nearby in a basement? They just, like, sleep in the little pump house at night. They hang from the ceiling like bats. I love how she says, "Check! Check!" It's so good. What a classic Nancy line. No, I think there's supposed to be like more buildings in Shadow Ranch, but you can't really see them. But I'm sure they have their own little accommodation.
Do you know anything about the piece of property she's been trying to buy from the Raleighs?
Well, I know she says she wants to buy it because she feels spiritually drawn to it. but I think she's got something up her sleeve. Oh, Nancy, it's great having you here. I mean, I like to talk, you know? I like to converse, to debate, to discuss.
You like to gossip, don't you?
More than anything. Which isn't a bad thing.
I'm
People
actually
like
with
you and I
Shorty
are
on this
fascinated
one.
by the
I love
human
a bit of
condition,
gossip.
that's all. So, who else do you want to talk about?
Nobody really.
Oh, I was gonna ask about Dave. Okay,
Well,
never
I'd
mind.
better get going.
Never mind.
Come
then.
back soon.
I didn't know I could either ask about Mary or about Dave. A triple bug. I had to go to my bank on bike in the pouring rain to open my car back up and about 4 miles in the other direction to go to my driving lesson. That sounds like quite a day, Edmund. Oh my goodness. Spilled the red rose. Ooh la la. Still fixing up the front porch. Use back door. Okay, what the heck am I supposed to do now? I might be stuck. Let's try calling the sheriff.
Hernandez.
Hi, are you the sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
Oh, yeah, how's that doing?
It sounds like he's going to be okay.
Good, that's good. Only met him a couple of times, but I liked him. He and his wife, what's her name?
Bet, short for Elizabeth.
They seem real determined to make a go of that place. I like that. So, what can I do for
I
you?
wish we got to meet this guy. I think and Raleigh tucks them into the bunk bed too and gives them a kiss on their forehead, each one. Good night, Sonny.
Did you hear about the phantom horse that showed
Sleep
up at Shadow
tight.
Ranch last
Don't
night?
let the bed bugs bite. Or
phantom
don't let the
horse?
the
Just
phantom
before Ed
horse
was bitten
bite.
by that snake, this
Or
glowing
rather,
horse came
don't let
galloping
the
up
snakes
outside,
bite.
Then went galloping away.
Glowing horse? Sounds to me like somebody's playing a joke. Friend of
He
Shorty's
doesn't
out
know
there
about
trying
it?
to get a rise out of him, and probably succeeding knowing Shorty.
They didn't call up and be like, hey, police, there's a ghost horse here.
Do you know most
A
of the men who
phantom
work
horse.
at Shadow Ranch?
Come
I
out
know
here right
all.
away.
That doesn't mean I'm best buddies with them, but it's a pretty small world out here, and I've either known or known of those boys for years.
And they're all stand-up guys, as far as you know?
Well, none of them
vouch
are
for
sitting
every single
down,
one of
so...
them.
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
That's interesting that he says he'd vouch for every single one of them. Should we call... I forget if we have to call Charlene again. I'll try doing that.
Charlene at Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
She told me to put you right through. She even told me to make sure you didn't have to listen to that recording again. You really rate.
Hello, Nancy. So, what have you discovered?
So
I
maybe
opened
we
that
needed to
trunk
do
and
this.
found a locket watch in it that used to belong to Francis.
And was anything in the locket watch?
Half a picture. I'm pretty sure what's there is a picture of Francis. I think the missing half was of her father. Anyway, on the back it said, green bottle under.
Wonder what that means.
It looks like the rest of the sentence is on the half that got torn off.
I know a lot about
feel like
the
I'm gonna
Humbers, but I
sneeze.
don't know anything about a green bottle. What happened to all of Dirk Valentine's
Bless
ill-gotten
me.
gains? That's what I'd really like to know.
I'm really superstitious about that when they say you sneeze and your ghost or your soul comes out your mouth when you sneeze. So that's why you gotta say bless you to get the soul back in. So now I'm paranoid about that, and like even when I'm alone, I'm like, bless me, just to make sure my soul doesn't escape. It's a fear of mine. It's just a superstition. I'm tempted to go back to a phone like this. Yeah, I'd love like a little kind of drug dealer burner phone just to keep a collection of like phone charms on or something. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you very much. You've saved my soul.
Actually, I may know what happened to it.
If you're talking about the rumor that Dirk hid his fortune in such a way that only Francis would be able to find it, I know all about it, and I tend to believe it, seeing that Dirk was basically just a high-spirited, fun-loving guy who loved to take risks. The thing is, after Dirk's demise, Frances spent the rest of her life teaching school in Ohio, which strongly suggests that she never found the treasure, so the rumor probably isn't true.
I think I know why she never found it.
Really? Tell me.
I found a letter from Dirk that Frances never read. It told her how to start looking for what he'd hidden for her. His clues were rather obtuse, though.
For example?
For example, he refers to her favorite flowers and the flowers on her favorites. Do you know what that means?
No, and that's the problem. Whatever clues he left for her no doubt relate to things only she and no one else would understand.
I watched the first few episodes of Doctor Who with Rose, and I want her phone. Oh my gosh, what do you think of Doctor Who so far? I really like Rose and the Ninth Doctor, but I feel like some of the episodes in that season can be hard for like a first-time viewer to really get into. Yeah, I don't want to lose my soul, that's for sure. I love those new Samsung foldable phones, but change is scary. Oh, I went to a friend's birthday thing yesterday, and one of the other people there had one of those phones and was like showing it off. It's like wild. I can't believe they get it to work and fold. Like, it just, my brain is like, what is this technology? I'm quite impressed by it. I don't think I'd want one of them myself, though. It's so wild how people can take even larger selfies with those now. Yeah. They're playing You Blinded Me with Signs in Walmart, and I consider it a personal achievement. A song on my playlist makes it onto a store loudspeaker. Heck yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to figure it out anyway.
It's the classic Nancy Drew tenacity.
Something I can help you with, please do not hesitate to call.
Talk to you soon.
That would be great.
Okay, maybe let's call Frank and Joe. I'm gonna ask them for a hint, I think. Because I'm not sure what to do next. Unless I can get to the next location.
Excuse me?
Nancy, hi. Sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
Who'd you think I was?
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Frank.
Oh, Frank. He's with his deep voice.
You guys
Frank.
are on a case? That's great.
No, it's not. Turns out the guy is a bit neurotic.
What do you mean?
He wants us to track down his missing laptop.
Oh, that sounds
He left it in a
boring.
restaurant.
Only he keeps calling us.
Yeah, like every 2 minutes.
He's become a real nuisance.
Maybe you should just quit.
Can't.
Why not?
The guy's filthy rich, and if we find that laptop, he said he'd make us filthy rich.
But the real reason we can't quit is he's the son of our mother's best friend.
Yeah, if we quit, we'd never hear the end of it. Uh-oh, we've got another call.
Let him leave
Call
a message
waiting.
for the 9 millionth time. So, Nancy, tell us about the ranch.
Oh. No, I don't need a hint about that.
Catch you later.
See ya, partner.
Ride him, cowgirl.
Wait, is that a location I can travel to now? Let's see. Frank. I loved it so far. We're watching it in Lemon's Discord, so they're skipping the bad ones. Oh, that is nice. That is a good way to watch it. I didn't want one until the Cinema Roll one came out, and I was like, wait a minute, what? A Cinema Roll phone? I want to see what that looks like. I'm very intrigued. No, why did I do that? Oh.
Come on, Bob.
Life is a highway. No, we can't go out here yet. Maybe I'll go talk to Mary Yazzie. Mary Yazzie and see what's going on. What have I missed?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Are there many petroglyphs around here?
If you take the trail to Cougar
Bend,
there are
that's where
hundreds.
it is.
A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi.
This is terrible,
They lived in the
but
area
whenever I
until
hear
about 700
about
years
the
ago,
Anasazi,
when they just suddenly
I
picked up and
just
left.
think of the X-Files.
Thanks for stopping by.
That's the immediate association in my brain. It's the X-Files. My apartment is so cold, I can't get out of bed to turn on the heat. Oh no! I'm so sorry. But I do like being in a puddle of blankets when it's cold. It's been too warm here. I literally thought I was going through early menopause earlier because I was like having a hot flush. Nancy's so silly. What a silly gal. That's very convenient, George. You're not alone. Is everyone else really cold? I was cold for a couple days, but not anymore.
I need a rope.
I need a rope. Oh no, wait, I wasn't paying attention. Is it there? Oh god. I think it's... Did I put it in the right spot? I think so. And then this one is there. It's that sick-ass guitar riff again! It can be so hard to tell where you're looking sometimes. Wait, where did I see this one? Is that all I can look at this point? I thought you could go up here. Yeah, you can. Okay. Wait. Oh my god, Nancy's seen so many that I haven't. There's a whole, like, subplot, or a whole, like, actually, it's like, I wouldn't even say it's a subplot. It's like a arcing storyline that involves the Anasazi. I can't remember what season it is. Maybe season 3? Oh, the X-Files reference. Yeah! I love the X-Files. It's nice to just be wrapped up in laying with Muska. Yeah, nice, relaxing, cozy winter Saturday. I really wanted to have a nice, relaxing weekend, but I put them in the right place. One of my classes was canceled last week. So they've rescheduled it to Monday, and it's a 3-hour class. So I'm like, oh, all the stuff I was, like, the coursework I was planning to get done on Monday, I am now going to have to do tomorrow instead. So tomorrow is not going to be a nice, relaxing day like I thought it was. It's going to be a hecking grind, and I'm upset about it. Seasons 2 to 3, thank you. Yeah, and yeah, there's an episode titled Anasazi. Thank you. Nothing like a little mod rock while you ride through the desert. Exactly. Yeah. Pick that up. Finders, keepers. Here lies Charlie, best mule what ever lived. Never kicked me or nothing. Rip. January 1881. Good old Charlie. What a good hoss. The guitar riff reminds me of the credits for Twister. Also, Mabel Pink 2. Hi, how are you? I can't remember what the credits for Twister sound like off the top of my head, but I know the soundtrack for Twister is kind of similar to Shadow Ranch. The guitar riff is so intense. Those rocks look like they're made of wood. They did say there's a lot of petrified wood around here, so you might not be totally off base.
Better not leave old Bob behind.
That would be bad. Zebra rock. What's that strange noise? Ah! Oh no! Okay, well, back away from that. Leonard Betts. Oh my god, he's so creepy. Back with the chicken patty. Nice. I hope you enjoy the chicken patty. I'm sure Hotchkiss would approve.
Heck, why walk when I can ride?
Okay, so now back to Shadow Ranch, I guess. I know, I was hoping to have a really nice, relaxing weekend. I really, like, one of my goals this year, or for this semester, is to not do any work on the weekends. I want to try to get as much of it done. Well, other than like writing, which isn't as like, it doesn't feel as much like work as some other parts of my course. Yeah, so one of my goals is to just spend more time relaxing on the weekends, because I think I haven't been getting enough relaxation time in, which is bad. So yeah, that's one of my goals, to just get as much stuff
better
done
put that back.
during the week as possible. A Cocoa Kringle. What's this? J Nash. That sounds familiar. Started with snake as my starter Wordle word in honor of Shadow Ranch. Good. I love that. I feel like this hasn't been your only time you've used a Nancy-inspired word doing Wordle, and I love that. Yeah, I hope the work goes quickly too. Like, I've got there's this class I'm in, and you have to do a big reading every week and then write something based on that. And then I've got to do some, like, feedback for other people's writing. So, I'm not really looking forward to that. I might try to fit in the feedback on Monday. I think I can make it work. Kind of miss school sometimes. Yeah, see, this is interesting too. When I'm in school, I'm kind of like, oh, I can't wait to be out of school and not have to do, like, homework and that kind of stuff. But then when I'm out of school, I'm like, oh, damn, I miss school. So, I don't know. It kind of, like, there's pros and cons to it. I also find that being in university makes me a lot more motivated to actually, like, write, which is always useful and inspired.
Nash is Tex's sister.
Lasso yourself a wild one, partner. Still can't believe I've got a real-life cowboy for a brother. Your little sister, Jane. There are so many Janes in the Nancy Drew universe. There's Jane Penvillin, Jane Willoughby, Jane Nash. What is it with Nancy Drew and Janes? What did you study, Chew, in school, if you don't mind me asking? Oh no, Chris. I don't remember Anasazi by name. I'll look it up when I get back to my dorm. The bus is getting close. Yeah, I don't know. I never really enjoyed the overarching plots in the X-Files as much as some of the Monster of the Week ones. It's just like the kind of usual, like, aliens and Native American traditions are involved. I can't remember. They might even suggest that aliens are... they're maybe, like, related in some... I can't remember what it was, but... Charlie was a good boy. Good news, Nancy gets to visit Uncle Ed finally, while in the hospital, also for a snake bite. Just started a radiation therapy program. I dropped out like 3 years ago. That sounds fascinating, Kaz. How's it going so far? The grass is always greener. Exactly.
Need something?
And there's both... I feel like there's both good elements and bad elements to being in school. I feel like if I could just audit classes for free all the time, that would be like an ideal scenario, because I love learning. I love having the motivation to learn, but like having to constantly feel stressed and try to balance a course load is not ideal and not fun. But it took me a while to miss school, but it's been hitting lately, mainly because work has been so busy and I just want to learn things. Yeah, like, it's interesting because school is both more and less chill than work. Yeah, exactly, Sugar. I completely agree. I feel that I graduated 2022 and I'm finally now getting serious about writing again. Something about time crunches in classes made it so much easier to be motivated, right? And like, even just, I feel being in that environment helps a lot, because I feel like maybe it's on your mind a lot more, and I think you feel just a lot more inspired as well. I don't miss school, but I also just didn't handle tests well at all, so I was ready to be done. You would have liked doing a writing degree, because there are no tests. I'm one of the biggest X-Files fans around, and I can't even explain the mythology episodes. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, who watches X-Files for the plot? Am I right? it's difficult transitioning back to school again, especially since a lot of it's online. I'm terrible with organization. Oh, that is frustrating. I feel like it's a lot harder to be focused and hold yourself accountable with online classes. And I bet the transition is a bit hard if you haven't done it for 3 years, but it'll be rewarding, I'm sure. Yeah, lectures and learning. I took some really interesting like electives in my undergrad, and I'd love to be able to just take some random electives and not do like the work. Like I took this one that was about like death and dying in the Victorian era. It was so fascinating. It was such a great course. It was like 3 hours long and it ended at like 9 p.m., but I loved it. And I loved taking like English courses and like finding out kind of the context around which books were written and like digging into the deeper meanings. Oh, I don't know, yeah, university has a lot of good elements to it, but I wish it wasn't so expensive. There's a hidden track on the X-Files soundtrack CD where Chris Carter explains the mythology and he sounds like a raving madman. As you would.
I understand you have a sister named Jane Nash.
So what if I do?
Did you know that she used to work for the Raleighs?
No, she didn't. What gave you that idea? Hey, you've been snooping, haven't you? In the Raleigh stuff?
Yeah.
In my stuff?
I mean, it's just what I do. I'm just very observant. Tex is staring at us, no blinking. A little bit of a psychopath vibe going on. I love school and was sad when I graduated. I find that things stick and make sense so much better in a work environment than school. Interesting. Yeah, it was so cool. My favorites were class on vampires and on ghosts and monster stories in Asia. Yeah, those sound amazing. See, it's like those weird random little classes that kind of have no practical application, which I think are in like the best in a way, because you're just kind of learning for the pure kind of joy and interest. Like you're not doing it because it's going to get you like an amazing job further down the line. You're taking these courses because they sound interesting to you. I don't know. Yeah, I love those kind of classes. And that's a sad thing about doing a master's degree, is there isn't really an opportunity to take like optional electives like that. I've been thinking of signing up for masterclass to be a pseudo college. Yeah. Plus spending money on it as an investment motivator. Yeah. I think it's great to keep on like learning in like whatever way works best for you. And those master classes do sound pretty interesting. I once took a class on the anthropology of witchcraft. Oh, that sounds really cool. Also, how are you, Punchy? Great username. Yeah, I would love to take all of these classes. I finished university in 2019, right before the panini. I'm applying for grad school this year, and I really hope it won't be online still. Zoom is my nemesis. I'm with you there. I hate Zoom classes. I struggled so hard to pay attention during them. But I think you'll probably be okay. Like, I'm in a master's program right now, and none of it is online, so I think you'll be all right. Learning for the sake of gaining depth in the world. That was the best part of my minor. Yes. Total opposite. It's like nothing about working traditionally makes sense to me, but school did click with me. Good, I'm glad too, but like, I mean, that makes things a bit hard because like, I don't know, I feel like society, capitalist society, that is, really forced us to work traditionally and makes it hard to kind of do anything that's not that. I never had such a specific classes. My favorite course I took was a novel to film adaptation. Now that sounds good. I'd love that as well. I think I took something similar. I did. What was it called? I can't remember. But it was good. But it was like, we'd read like books about books. And then we'd see the movies of them. Like I remember we read some of like Sylvia Plath's books, and then we watched like a biography movie of Sylvia Plath with Gwyneth Paltrow, and then we read some Virginia Woolf and watched The Hours. So they weren't technically adaptations, but I feel like that would be a really interesting way to look at them. I'm planning to start taking some computer science classes to try to move to a software development role in my company. It's a bit intimidating, but that sounds really interesting. I'd love to be better at computer science and things like that. I agree it would be intimidating, but it'll probably be worth it in the long run. Are they paying? Is your company paying for you to take the classes? Because that would be even better. I love learning. I just dislike the homework. Exactly, Maple. That's that's the real tough part. I feel like I'm also kind of struggling at the moment because I'm doing an internship on top of my master's, and I think if I wasn't doing that, it would be a bit easier. I like the stuff I do for the internship, I enjoy a lot less than my master's work. So, but it's like, it's nice to have a little income stream, even if it isn't a lot. I think lag is insane on my phone, but moisture content of the air has a lot to do with mountain ranges, and the reason the American Southwest is really dry, especially compared to California. I think you do too, Edmund. You could try like reopening, like closing the app and reopening it, maybe, if you get this message in time. For most of it, yeah. When did the internship start? I didn't know you were doing one. Oh, I started it last year, and I kind of regret just taking the first one I found, applying for the first one I found, because, well, I applied for it because it's similar to an internship I did before at home, but it's with the university, and it's like writing up kind of copy about like job opportunities for humanities students, and I find it really stressful because there aren't a lot of job opportunities for humanities students. So yeah, I don't like that. And I also my supervisors are nice, but they're really bad at communicating in some ways, which is unfortunate. I got my degree in biochemistry, but I work in IT now. Oh my gosh, if you are intelligent enough to do biochemistry, I think you'll totally be great at computer science. And if you've already got like a basis of knowledge in IT, I think it'll be easier as well. Yeah, it's kind of enough to pay for my groceries every week, which is good, but not enough to have like anything extra. And I wish I'd waited and applied for an internship that had been kind of more interesting and relevant to what I want to do in the future, because like there are internships with like publishing houses and things like that, and yeah, I really wish I'd done one of those instead, but oh well. Okay, good idea, Edmund.
I'm just very observant, that's all.
My business ain't none of your business, and that includes any sisters I may or may not have. You need to go.
Wait,
I'm busy.
I wanted to ask you about a rope. Text, please.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I like that he does a I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Busy.
I'm busy.
I'm busy. You're a busy man.
I'm busy.
Okay, I'll leave you alone, Tex, but I really need a fucking rope, man. Oh, evening.
And she'll be coming around the mountain when she goes.
Great work.
I can't
Good
take
stuff.
anymore.
Where are you going? You can't leave. The Raleighs said we were to have a cookout and entertain our guest.
Yeah, well, I don't call this entertainment. It's worse than whatever that stuff was you cooked.
That was lamb ragout for your information, and it was great. If you couldn't appreciate it, it's because your taste buds are about as sophisticated as a sand flea's.
I think I'll turn in too. Night, ma'am. Next time, just stick to burgers.
Et tu, Brute? You see that? You see what I put up with? Day in and day out, I cast my culinary pearls before ungrateful, uncultured swine. Well, I'll show them. I'll write a best-selling cookbook, that's what I'll do. Then I'll get my own TV show, then I'll do a movie, and while they're out here punching cattle,
I'm not even from here, man. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. It's a phantom horse. That was dramatic. I would love to go to a cookout. That looks so fun.
And you say this happened right after that phantom horse showed up again?
Making chopping
blew
motions
just as
with
the
his
horse was
arms.
galloping away.
Oh,
The
my,
latest
this is
dance
awful.
craze.
Maybe Shorty was right. Maybe that horse is a bad omen.
Hell yeah, evening. Wish I could taste the food in the games. Yeah, me too. Although I've made 2 of the things in the games now. Well, I made the fun day, and then I tried to make the cake. It didn't go so well.
That's what someone wants you to think, Aunt Bet.
What do you mean?
It's possible that while everyone's attention was on that horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
Why on earth would someone sabotage the pump house?
And 2, who will tuck them into their bunk bed if Ed is in the hospital? Nancy'll just have to take on that burden.
Someone may be trying to chase you off the ranch.
But why?
That
But
I don't know
why?
yet.
You don't think Tex or Shorty or Dave is somehow involved, do you?
It's possible, but I
Look
just
at
don't
that great
know yet.
coffee table. I want
You
that
might not be
coffee
safe
table.
there.
Maybe we should send her home.
I'll be fine, really. I want to help, and I can help.
Well, it sounds like we could certainly use your help.
Can you think of any reason why someone might want you off the ranch?
No, but I'll tell you what. Ed and I will put our thinking caps on, and if anything comes to us, we'll call you. Have you called the sheriff and told him all this?
Not yet.
Tell her about the storm.
Tell me about the what?
The storms. You need to be careful when you go riding because it can be sunny one minute and pouring down rain the next.
I'll be careful.
I feel like this is
And if you have any more questions, just call.
One more thing.
kind of alluding
Until
to
I
something
figure out
that
what's going on,
maybe
it
was
would
originally
probably
going to be
a
in the
good idea
game,
not to mention my suspicions to anyone at the
but
ranch.
they didn't eventually end
I
up
will. Bye.
putting in the game, which is interesting. Although I think it also is a reference to the book where there's a flash flood. A2, Dave. The horse is haunted the pump house. Hashtag not stage. Oh, Shorty's not here. Shall I peep?
Mineral deposits?
Ooh la la, I do believe I'll peep. Shady Mine, Rattlesnake Mine, Perch Mine, Sunny Tune Ridge, the Two Bunnies, Kringle Mountain, Rutherford Peak. Look at all these references. Oh, we can call the survey company.
Can I help you find something?
No,
Just
actually,
looking for
I
some
pretty much found
sugar.
everything on my own.
For your information, I got those maps because I was hoping there might be a long-lost gold mine or 2 around here. But like most of my get-rich-quick ideas, it didn't pan out. Apparently, there's no gold left in them thar hills.
Them thar
or silver, or
hills.
copper, or anything else. Now, I don't ever want to catch you in my stuff again.
Okay. No, Mary, I don't think so. Disappointing. Yeah, missed potential for a thunderstorm sequence. That would be so intense. I'm gonna save the game, actually. Gold in them thar hills. Tech, Shorty, and Dave are responsible. If I had a phantom horse, I'd make a white Victorian gown, make it glow with Christmas lights, and haunt the countryside. That sounds epic, Maple. I would love to do that as well. Oh no, wait. I don't want to do this puzzle. I don't want to do it.
Yes?
I'd like to apologize.
I mean, I'm
Just
not
proves we're birds
embarrassed,
of a
and I
feather.
don't really
I've
want to
been known to go
apologize.
poking through other people's stuff myself.
Have you been out to the pump house?
All the water to the ranch house has been cut off. The livestock will still get water from the windmills, but we humans are gonna have to get every single drop of water we use from the faucet in the pump house.
That's
and that's gonna be a
inconvenient.
royal pain. Why can't that darn horse do its cursed thing somewhere else?
No, Butter Ridge. Yeah, where the heck is Butter Ridge? 30 minutes in the past. Oh my, Edmund. Flooding is referenced a lot. Yeah. Fascinated by them warning Nancy about the storms they happened in the book. Yeah, exactly. There's like that flash flood in the book, but yeah, I don't know if it's just like a reference or if they really were originally intending to put something like that in the game and it just didn't happen.
You really think what happened to the pump house was the
I'd
result
love to
of
know,
bad
though.
luck?
I saw the pipe. It was rusted through. That's why it burst. That and bad vibes from that equine banshee.
Got any chores you want me to do?
Do exactly what you did for me yesterday, and I'll be forever grateful. Start by picking all the ripe stuff in the garden again. Basket's outside.
Well, I'd better get going.
Hopefully
Don't
I have
be a stranger.
more luck this
Pick
time.
those vegetables
Oh, no,
for
wait.
me
No,
yet?
no, I didn't mean to talk
I
to me.
need those vegetables, Nancy.
Okay. I get it. You need your vegetables. Hey, Mort, how are you? Glad to have you here. Okay, black turtle. Wait, we need the basket. Hold on. I'm pretty sure black turtle are the ones that are the dry. Hopefully that's
It's so
good.
hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
I might get fired. Can I ring the triangle? No.
There's more ripe stuff out there
Well,
than that.
You bet there is.
Oh, there is. The equine banshees vibes were so atrocious they burst a pipe. Just terrible vibes. I might have messed up. Did I get the 2 bean types wrong? Can I put them back? Can I put some of these beans back? Are one of these... Oh, these ones... They're golden, right?
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right
Pick
away.
those vegetables for me yet?
You betcha.
Good for you.
Good.
Now, if you just fill that egg basket for me again, we'll be all set.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop
Okay,
by
good.
anytime.
I'm not getting kicked off the ranch. At least not today. Hope tales of tribulation and science has enthralled you. Yes. You were right, Libby. You were definitely right. 100% right. Look at that little chicken just sitting there. Just hanging out. My enemy, my nemesis. Eggs fresh from the chicken. Okay, well, I'll have to come back for the other one. These horses sure are noisy. Let's check out the pump house. Crime scene. No trespassing. Well, I don't care.
Better not go in there until I call the sheriff.
Really, Nancy? Do we really care that much? Sound like Tom Tom.
Hernandez.
This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's staying at Shadow Ranch.
I remember. In fact, I spent a good part of last night out there.
What's your take on what happened to the pump house?
Looked to me like the main pipe had been deteriorating for some time, only nobody noticed until last night when it finally blew.
And the phantom horse?
Somebody playing a joke, that's all. Probably a friend of one of those cowboys out there having themselves a good laugh.
He keeps,
Would it be all right
he
if I
keeps
looked
bringing
around
up this
in the
idea
pump
that maybe it's like
Sure,
Shorty's
I'm
friend
all done in there.
playing a
Should have my
practical
deputy take that
joke or
sign down.
something.
Mind my asking why you want to look around? Wait a minute. Dave told me about you. You're the girl detective.
Amateur detective.
No.
I don't know. Dave seemed to be real impressed with you. In more ways than one, I might add.
Little old me? Really?
Thanks for your help.
Kicking my feet, blushing. Oh my god.
I'd better take
Dave
these eggs to
likes
Shorty before I
me.
drop them or something.
Wait, what? Don't I want this other chicken's egg? Okay, no. I guess I can't do any investigating when I've got eggs on my hands.
Got those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you. I need you to do one more thing. It's Tex's birthday.
Happy
the
birthday,
Raleighs told me to make him
Tex.
a cake. Now, if I make it, he'll throw a fit. But if you make it, He might actually appreciate it. So why don't you
Why?
dig a
'Cause
cake
it's-
recipe out of the recipe box and have
It's
at
too
it? I don't care
homoerotic
when you
for
make
a
it,
man
just so
to
it's
make
done by the end
another
of the day. The
man
icing's already made.
a birthday cake. Does that, like, you know, threaten his fragile masculinity?
Could I get a canteen of water from you?
You betcha. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Goody Two Shoes Drew strikes again. What a loser. What a square. He was there all night, but we didn't see him. The sus. I wish we'd seen him. I'd love to get to meet him. He's such an interesting character. Well, I think. A secret passage. I love a secret passage. I'd recognize that booty anywhere.
Well, where did you come from?
From the secret passage.
Where did you come from?
Well, see, I'm looking for Dirk
Mighty
Valentine's
suspicious,
treasure.
Dave.
Then you lied before when you said you didn't know who Dirk Valentine was.
Yes, ma'am. See, my great Aunt Ellie was Frances Humber's cousin. When she died, she left me a bunch of stuff, including an old letter she'd gotten from Frances. In the letter, Frances said that Valentine had hidden a bunch of loot somewhere and wanted Frances to find it by following the clues he left for her. Frances was real smart, see? Loved puzzles, played the piano pretty good too. Anyway, after Valentine met his end, Frances was too broken-hearted to care about some treasure. She told Aunt Ellie that if she could find it, she could keep it. I also found this picture. That's Frances's father, Sheriff Merrill Humber. There's something written on the back. Stairs to cellar. That's Frances's handwriting. Looks like the other half of the message got torn off.
He got the more
I was hoping that the
important
treasure might be under the
part of the
stairs in
message.
here, but no such luck.
He got the better part. You know what's really weird about American horticulture stores? I can buy foxglove if I so choose. Foxglove is poisonous, right? Well, you used to be able to buy like arsenic at this store, so maybe not so weird. Bold of him to assume Shorty has friends. Nothing like some cake sexism. Good use of the Hotchkiss emotes, by the way. If you too would like to use Hotchkiss emotes, you can become a YouTube member. It's $2.99 per month. You get exclusive emotes and exclusive videos. There are 2 out already, but I was talking earlier about how I've got at least 2 actually kind of ready to go and a few more that I've got planned. So, if you're interested. My mom met my dad and they did this special dance and then here I am. Tex just hates Shorty. I believe that. Needs a manicure. He's a rough and ready cowboy. He's not gonna get a manicure.
How long have you been digging around down here?
About a week. Mostly late at night or whenever I could sneak away. I come and go through a secret entrance. These stairs lead to a secret door behind the bookcase in the den.
Secret door.
The Raleighs never mentioned a secret door.
The Raleighs don't know. I was afraid that if I told them they'd... See, my brother's dead broke. No job, health's bad. I was thinking if I could just find the treasure...
It is their property.
I know, and I'll tell them, I swear, soon as they come back. They got enough on their minds right now.
Deadly, a paralytic poison. You could also grow it in your garden just as easily.
You haven't been using that phantom horse to try to scare the Raleighs off so you can hunt for Valentine's treasure in peace?
I don't know anything about that horse or any of the other stuff that's been going on around here. I swear.
I just noticed
now,
Dave's got a classic Canadian
chores.
tuxedo look going on. Very nice.
No, wait,
I appreciate that. No, Dave. Come back, Dave. You don't have to leave. We can hunt for the treasure together, you know? Dave.
Ooh. Something's missing.
I'd love to be able to like cross-stitch that design. I wonder if anyone...
Wonder what somebody's been using that for.
Has a pattern available. Acid to rust out the pipe. And this is Dave's secret room. So Dave's looking pretty darn suspicious right now. Okay.
Maybe the message on the pictures refers not to the stairs to the den, but to these stairs.
Let's see. I love this puzzle. Ooh. But this is, it looks more complicated than I remember it being. I can't remember where you have to... You have to move that, but to where? I don't see any obvious place. Oh, you just have to... You just have to free it up? Or isn't there like a bottle? Gosh, I can't remember. Ah, okay. There it is. I don't think that we have the foxglove plant here in the States. It's native to Europe. Oh, so you have to import it. But people could probably still grow the seeds, right?
I am glad that you are getting your picture painted wearing your favorite shawl. It will be a beautiful painting because you look beautiful in that shawl. I forget the name of the stitch you used to make it, but I think it is amazing that you learned how to knit a whole shawl just by reading one book. I wish I could put my mind to things like you can. I am also glad that you like the handbag that I got you. I knew it would become your favorite on account of the pretty picture the beads make. I want to know all the things that you like so that I can make sure you always have them. I figure that way you will always want me around. Meet me on Friday at noon by the Big Picture Rock. I love you, Dirk.
He's so thoughtful and romantic. Oh my god, Dirk, a man after my own heart. Hey, Yoshi, I have a burger and fries and you can't have any. Damn it, I love a burger and fries. You're mean, Yoshi, but I hope you're enjoying your burger and fries.
Remember when we were in Cappy's eating the crackers he ordered special from California? And you said that from then on the crackers would be your favorite because they would always remind you of me? Well, I met a trader yesterday who had a whole wagon full of them, and I bought you 4 tins. I also bought a rock from him because this rock has been polished to show a picture that looks just like the landscape by one of our meeting places. He called it an agate and said that the picture was made by nature, but it looks so real I can hardly believe it. I am thinking of a way to surprise you with it because it is as special as you are. I will meet you Tuesday at 3 by the 3-armed cactus. Your father has people watching for me all over the county. I guess you got some of your smartness from him. I love you, Dirk.
Yeah, if I said to somebody, you remind me of Cracker, I wouldn't mean it in a complimentary way. I always imagine that green bottle to be tiny, then there's like a dozen letters inside. You don't know how big the letters are. Maybe they're on tiny pieces of paper. Seriously, best boy. Yeah, it's incredible like that the best man to ever live is A, lived in the 1880s, and B, is fictional.
I still don't know how you got a whole cake out to our last meeting place like you did, but it was the best thing I ever ate. And the prettiest, too, what with that fancy flour you put on it. Now I think it is the best cake recipe in the world, too. But nothing is as good as getting a letter from you. Whenever I see a flower like the one on your favorite letter paper, I think of you. I only steal from people who have plenty of money to begin with and deserve to be robbed, but if I could start over, I would forget about them and be a rancher or a farmer or miner or shopkeeper or whatever you wanted me to be, just so we could always be together. Be at Charlie's grave at sunset this Thursday. I love you, Dirk.
Oh, I wish he had become a rancher or a shopkeeper or something. Such a tragic tale. I'm not a sociopath like Nancy, though. I didn't drink a glass of whole milk, you mean moo juice, with my burger like she did in the haunted carousel.
Looks like I'm back in the den.
Huh. Fictional robber stole our hearts. Yeah, that was his greatest steal, our hearts. I mean, it's kind of true, though, knowing the end of this game. Okay. And that new Her Interactive merch, that's like I left my heart And Shadow Ranch. I relate to that hard. Huh. Look at that. Nancy just like getting super close to this painting. Just pressing her face right up against it. Okay, what are we doing right now? We could make the cake, can we? No. Shorty, I would like to bake the cake. Tex's birthday. Oh, actually,
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
What do you know about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid around here for Francis Humber to find?
If I thought there was a snowball's chance in Tampa that Valentine had stashed any of his loot here, I'd be tearing this place apart. Why? What do you know about it?
Nothing really, but what makes you so sure he didn't stash any of his loot here?
When I heard that rumor, I started reading everything about Dirk Valentine I could get my hands on. But the more I read, the more it sounded like he suckered Francis into believing he'd hidden something for her, just to give people something to talk about when he was gone.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Oh, I know, Summer. I know, it's so tragic. How are you? Dirk ate 30 cakes. 30 cakes. You ate 30 cakes as much as 3 tens, and that's awful. I feel like this is a reference to something, but I don't know what it is, Yoshi. Robin Hood of the Old West. Yeah. So cute. I ended up cutting papaya for growing seeds, and those seeds have always reminded me of the seeds that turn you into a monster from the Calling All Creeps episode of Goosebumps. I haven't seen that. Hello, hello. I was observing spider monkeys at the zoo for my primate behavior class for 2 hours, and now I'm at the library to study. You live such a cool life, Palm. How are you? How were the monkeys? How were the spider monkeys? I hope studying's going well. That's such a cool day. Okay, wait, what are we wanna translate this. Okay. 1 cup butter, 2 eggs, 2/3 milk, 4 cups flour, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 2/3 cups sugar, 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Not complete without icing, and my marzipan flour, my favorite. Okay, we do have to translate some of this.
First thing I'll need to make that cake is a mixing bowl.
But I can't remember what measurements we have. Oh, okay. Wait. Add more ingredients. So we've got 1/3 of a cup for the milk. That's gonna be fine. We've got a pint for the flour.
Missed.
Missed. That's so funny. Oh my god. We've got 1/3 of a cup for the sugar. That's gonna be fine. What about the butter? You've got 1 stick equals 1/2 cup. That's fine.
Missed.
Missed. We've got teaspoons. So we gotta know how many teaspoons make a tablespoon.
Missed.
Missed. It's just getting ingredients all over the kitchen. Okay, I think I know all I need to know. Let's go back to this. I don't think we should trust you with cake anymore after last time you had something to do with it. Yeah, that was regrettable. 3 teaspoons equal 1 tablespoon. And then we need to know what a pint is. 4 cups is 2 pints. I think that's all. I think we can do the cake now. sheriff says later that Dirk stole money meant to pay minors. I always wonder if Dirk wasn't being entirely forthcoming with Francis or had another dimension in some way. Yeah, Libby, that's a good point. Like, I don't know if, like, either of them would entirely be telling the whole story or know the whole story. I think I would like to imagine it's, like, somewhere in between their two versions. They were super cute. They napped in a big cuddly pile for an hour. That is so cute. I will, Palm. I actually have it planned, but it won't be for a little while, that's for sure. I do have a lot more cooking videos that I like to do, but I can't do any at the moment, sadly. Ooh, that nice splat noise. And just shell and all. The shell adds texture, don't you know? And then we want 1 2/3 of milk, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, and then we want 2 pints of flour. And then 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And 2 1/3 cups of sugar. That's so much sugar. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay. I think that's good. I love that bowl. Me too. I want that bowl so bad. So bad. I would love to do, like, learn pottery. Just make that bowl. I want to make this cake. Good luck, Chris. It's harder than it looks. Bake. Glop, 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 glop. Okay.
Looks like I'm gonna have to guess how long to cook it and what temperature to use.
Medium for 45 minutes?
Perfect.
Yes.
Maybe I should try a little, just to be sure.
Just call me a master baker.
Nancy
You can't just nibble on the cake. Okay.
What are these?
I made you that flour Frances mentioned in her recipe. I cut all the pieces out of marzipan using her old forms, but I'll be darned if I can figure out how the pieces go.
Nancy just dumping all the ingredients on the floor. I love the death in this game where you just overcook the cake to hell and destroy the oven. It's a good one, but I don't usually get it because I'm just so good. So good at cooking. Is that not in right? There we go. Now these little bits are kind of difficult to slot in. There. Gulp, gulp, gulp. A pro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's true. I won't deny it. I am a pro at digitally making this cake.
It's a tulip.
What's this?
Tulip.
That's food coloring, so you can paint that marzipan flour.
Beautiful. Looking good. What a delicious cake. Happy birthday, Tex. Oh, delightful. I wish you could wish Kate or Tex a happy birthday in this game. 350 for 30 minutes or until golden brown. Yeah. So pretty. really is.
Hello, Nancy. Guess I'm gonna be blushing every time I see you now.
Oh, Dave. I blush every time I see you, too.
Don't worry about it. I've been known to do a few sneaky type things from time to time myself.
Actually, I'm kinda glad you came by. Something I need you to do for me, if you wouldn't mind.
That kind of depends on
what is it?
This chicken coop's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here. The wire I need to fix the hole in the fence
I was
supposed to be
hoping
delivered
it would
today.
be something a
But
bit
it's not
more,
here yet,
bit
and the
more
Raleighs
romantic.
just called and asked me to run an errand for them tonight. So if you could keep an eye out for that chicken wire and patch that hole as soon as it gets here, the chickens and I'd really appreciate it.
Chickens
Will
and
the wire
I.
get here before it gets dark?
Doesn't look that way. But you still have to put it up, even if it means working at night. Just be sure to wear gloves.
They don't have Amazon
I'll
out
leave my
here?
pliers out. If you have to do it at night, that's okay. There should be plenty of moonlight. You'll be able to see fine. Just make sure it gets done. Because if it doesn't, the coyotes are going to have themselves one heck of a banquet. And you're going to be in a lot of hot water.
Not little Miss Rich Drew not knowing what food coloring is.
No problem.
Now, is there something I can do for you?
Where was the jail that Dirk Valentine stayed in after he was arrested? Do you have any idea?
Probably the one over in Dry Creek. It's a ghost town now. But the jailhouse and a couple other old buildings are still standing.
Anything I want to do
At least they were last
before
I
I
saw.
die, it's to visit like an authentic Western style ghost town. I would love that so much.
Could you tell me how to get there?
On your way to Mary Yazzie's, look for the trail on your left that heads towards
You know, I
Shadow
wanna
Mountain and
do
stay on it till you get there.
a Dave
It's about an hour and a half
cosplay.
ride. This got something to do with the treasure?
He's got a good fit going on.
It might.
Well, let me know if you need anything else.
I do.
May I
I
see
need
that
a
letter you said Francis Humber wrote to your great aunt?
Sure, got it right here. When I heard you were a detective, I started keeping it on me. Thought you might snoop through my stuff
Dave's
or
a
something.
pretty
Thanks for
smart
letting me see
guy. He knows exactly what Nancy's like. Yeah, Nancy's blushing for other reasons. Tombstone, too touristy. No such thing as too touristy. I'd love to see, honestly, as many as I can. Former ghost town. Yeah, I'm like, isn't it the namesake of Tombstone, the movie? And like, what's his face? Wyatt Earp. Such a dad name, Dave.
Dearest cousin Ellie, my beloved Dirk is no more.
No!
I shall never see him again. And now you will never see me again, for I am on my way east, there to spend the rest of my life. I will never return to the territory of Arizona, not even when my father, whom I despise with every part of my being, has left this earth. But know this, sweet Ellie. Dirk told me that he had hidden something of great value, and that when all was in place, he would start me in pursuit of it. He was forever inventing fanciful ways to tax my brain, and was quite clever himself. Then, thanks to my father, he was arrested. Perhaps he wrote me from jail, and his note was lost. Or perhaps he grew to hate me.
No, he didn't hate
But he never
you,
told me how to
Francis.
find what he had hidden, and I am too heartsick to care. If you can somehow find it, it's yours, my dear young cousin. Know, too, that I miss you terribly, and always, always will. Francis. P.S. Enclosed is a picture of the vilest man ever born.
Why would she include that?
And was quite clever himself.
Oh, oops.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
Ma'am. There's such a ghost town near me, and when me and my sisters were kids, we went there and did a scavenger hunt. It ended with us getting free ice cream and waffle cones. That sounds like my dream day. Like my ideal day. Scavenger hunt in a ghost town, like topped off by ice cream and waffle cones. Oh, so jealous. My little sister dropped hers, so in the picture of us, me and my older sister have big ice cream cones, and she looks pissed. Aw, now that's a tragedy to rival the tale of Dirk and Francis. Okay, what are we gonna do now? Alright, we should call
That's
Bess
done.
and George.
I haven't done that yet.
And go out to Dry Creek.
Can't check that off till it's done. I'm finished with that. Check. Can't check that off till it's done. Can't check that off till it's done. Check.
Check.
That's done.
That's done.
Can't check that off till it's done.
Can't check that off till it's done. It's where the original OK Corral is. Yeah, that would be so cool to see.
Hello?
Where are you guys? You've got to get
There's
out
actually-
here. I saw the Phantom Horse last night.
Know what we saw last night? The inside of a motel room in St. Louis.
Oh, wow. Look up, you know, Nicholas Falcone while you're in town. I was gonna say there's a ghost town in British Columbia where I'm from, called, like, Barkerville. And they have that thing where everyone dresses up in historical costumes there, and I'd really love to go there. There's actually a whole, like, BC Gold Rush trail that I'd love to do, like, a road trip up. I think that'd be so fun. So fun.
St. Louis?
Our plane finally took off at 7 last night. We didn't call you because we wanted to surprise you.
Only the next thing we knew, we were being diverted to St. Louis on account of bad weather, so the airline put us up at a motel.
But when we came back to the airport this morning, guess what?
You're fogged in and your plane's got more mechanical problems.
We're fogged in.
I have never seen fog this thick.
Visibility's 3 feet tops.
You can barely drive in this stuff, let alone land and take
Oh,
off.
it's clear as anything here.
So you saw the Phantom Horse?
Last night, right after the campfire, this glowing horse appeared out of nowhere, then went galloping away. And right after that, the main pipe in the pump house sprang a leak. Another case of bad luck? I think not.
So while everyone's attention was on the horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
First the rattlesnake, now this. Yikes.
Yikes. You can say that again. I still feel bad for her dad. He was a sheriff. He was supposed to apprehend wanted men. For all he knew, Dirk was a criminal tricking Frances. Yeah, he loved her so much. Like, oh yeah, he was just trying to do his job and all that. I do feel bad for him as well. I can definitely see Frances's point of view also, though. Yeah, give him the motel room deeds. So exciting. Some friends of mine are the actors who play historical characters in Barkerville. That is such a cool job. Is it only during the summer, Chris? Do you know? For my grandma's birthday one year, me and my sisters and parents and all my aunts, uncles, and cousins rode an old-fashioned train. I love that. Actually, there's an old-fashioned train in the town my mom lives in, so I've gotten to ride it a few times, and they have like themed train rides. Like we did a Christmas one when I was visiting there over the holidays, and they did like a Western shootout one, which was so cool. That was really good. So I have had that experience as well, so I know how great it is.
I found an old beaded handbag that may have belonged to Frances Humber.
Was there anything in it?
No, but if it's the bag that Dirk mentioned in one of his love letters, it could hold some sort of clue.
What does it look like?
Well, there's a bird on it, but the beads have completely fallen off this one section. However, it does have the name of the manufacturer at the bottom. It was made by the Chicago Mercantile Company back in 1881.
That's one of the companies in my book. Is there anything else on it?
Yeah, some kind of number. HB3941.
Maybe that's what beat pattern it is.
There's a bunch of phone numbers in this book. Maybe we can track down the pattern for you.
That'd be great.
That's kind of wild,
like
having
I said, it could be pretty
bunch of random phone numbers
especially
in
the
a
part
book.
that's missing.
That's kind of
turns out to have
unusual.
something to do with flowers.
We'll get right on it.
Has either of you two ever read anything by an author named Charlena Purcell? She writes romance novels that take place in the Old West.
That rules me out.
I saw her on a talk show once. Seemed kind of full of herself. Why do you ask?
I had to call her in order to open this
But
old
she knows
trunk
her
at Mary
stuff.
Yazzie.
She should be full of
She knows a lot
herself.
about the people who used to live at Shadow Ranch.
I bet I know more about 19th century clothing design than she does.
George reads one book about 19th century clothing design and thinks she knows the most out of anyone in the world. Good lord. That horse sure does a lot of damage for not having thumbs. That's true.
That's it for now.
Stay in touch. That's an order.
Summer only, that's what I thought. Covered in 6 feet of snow in the winter. Yikes. My grandma was actually the one who introduced me to Nancy Drew games. She had Shadow Ranch at her house, so I'd always play it, never beat it though. Well, you could now that you're an adult. Oh my god, I remember my Nana had like a desktop computer, and we used to play Lego Racers on it. That was a lot of fun. Ghost horses sabotaging pumps makes about as much sense as wolves messing with rifles and blowing up bunkhouses and poisoning potato salads. I completely agree, Maple. Like, some of the characters in the Nancy Drew universe are not the sharpest knives in the drawer.
Not that my family's any of your concern, but my sister did work for the Raleighs, back in Phoenix. She got fired, she got mad, but she's over it. Okay.
Why didn't you tell me that
Look
before?
at his blazing blue eyes.
I figured no one would ever find out, and when you did, I just got all flustered.
Oh, I made Tex flustered.
So all the bad stuff that's been going on around here, it's not because you're helping her get back at the Raleighs for letting her go?
Fact is, my sister can be kind of a flake. I'd have probably fired her too.
So I feel like we've already cleared 2 of the characters, and we know they're not the culprit at this stage in the game, which is fairly early on, because we're like, oh, this was your motive, did you do it? And they're like, no, I didn't. It's like, okay, so you're not the culprit then.
Has anyone tried going after that phantom horse when it appears?
Nope. Always something else going on, like Ed Raleigh getting snake bit or the pump house blowing up. Plus, that horse is fast. Probably couldn't catch it anyway.
I need a rope.
Ted
you
should
think I
do
could borrow
ASMR.
yours?
Nope.
I think he should get a new career as an ASMR YouTuber. Why can't I borrow a rope?
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. Feed the chickens and the horses in the corral first.
No.
Could be fatal if you mess up, so don't.
No, I
Talk
hate
to you
this
later.
puzzle.
Just stay out of trouble.
You're mean. You're mean, Tex. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. The chicken did it. Okay, let's go read the book. I keep forgetting this game has 4 suspects instead of 3. I know, because you don't see Mary nearly enough as the other characters. It's definitely true. Tex, it's your birthday and I made you a beautiful cake and you're still gonna make me feed the animals. Why are you so mean to me, Tex? Look at that horse just rolling around, having a great time. Wish I was that horse. Not that horse. That horse. Okay, let's see. Horses should eat between 1.5% and 3% of its body weight every day. Horse that weighs 1,000 pounds should be eating anywhere from 15 pounds of food to 30 pounds of food a day. God. Each horse's needs must be determined individually. Oats, corn, soybean meal. Okay, this tells you what all the different little things are. That's useful. At least 7.5 to 15 pounds of hay per day. Remember to go by the weight of the grain, not by its volume. Oh god, I'm overwhelmed already. Divide the ration into at least 2 feedings. Improper feeding. Feed the animals the cake to spite him. Oh my god, I'd love if you could do that. Bleh. I love that picture. It's hilarious. Bleh. I said bleh. I don't want it. Okay. I didn't absorb any of that, really. Let's do the chickens first, 'cause I think the chickens are easy. Horse feeding. Who gets... Oh, Bob Tilly, chicken feeding. 2 scoops of chicken chow. I can do that, right? What's this? I think that might be the chicken chow. I think those are the oats. That's the cow stuff. I don't know what that is. Hold on. Mixed pellets. Wait, where's the... Oh, that's the corn, I think. So yeah, this must be the chicken chow. Okay. Take the bucket. Take the bucket. Keep bucket.
I don't think that's enough.
What? What do you mean? Was that not the chicken chow? Which is the chicken chow then? I'm pretty sure that was... Is that the chicken chow? Oh my god. Empty the bucket. But this looks... Okay. Okay. Fact that the different types of feed aren't labeled is really unfortunate with this puzzle. Yeah, that makes it so much more difficult. Because I'm like, I have no idea what these things are.
I don't think that's enough.
What is it? Which one is the chicken chow then? That's the corn. That's like the cattle feed. I put in two scoops of this stuff. Do I have to do the horse first? The right container? This one? That's the chicken chow? That's not the mixed seeds? This is so confusing. You might be right. How is that the chicken chow, not the mixed seeds? I'm angry. If I'd seen anything that looks like mixed seeds, I was like confident that was mixed seeds.
Come and get it.
Stupid little greedy little chickens. Thank you, Punchy, and thank you, Maple. It is very triumphant. I wish I was in the sunlight right now. My leggies are so cold. Aww. I should show my plants sometime. I have enough to fill a twin-sized bed area of them. Oh my. When Half Moon Joe played this game, he accidentally gave a horse colic and couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, last time I did this, I killed the horses as well. It was bad. Okay, let's do Bob. Okay, Bob. 2 oats. 1 corn. And 1.5 mixed pellets. And then this is by pound. Okay, so is this the mixed pellets then? I'm positive this is the corn. Let's do that first. That's not quite a pound. Okay, that's a pound of corn. I think these are the oats, judging by the book. What are these chickens chowing? Okay, we need 1 more scoop of that. There's food in FNAF called Chica Chowder. I'm reminded of it now. Were they inspired by this game? Or are these... No, that's the corn. This has got to be the mixed pellets. We need 1.5. No. No, that is exactly 1.5. Okay. Okay, Bob. I hope this doesn't kill you. I really don't want to kill you, Bob. Eat up, munch, munch. Enjoy your chow. Okay, I think Bob has lived. Now let's see if Clyde and Ace are as lucky. Has corn kernels, which are a seed. The confusion is valid. Yeah, this is not the simplest puzzle. Clyde, we need 3 oats and 1.5 mixed pellets. Let's start with the oats. Where's my... 2, 3. Okay. Should be good. I could have mixed pellets for lunch. Nutritious and delicious. The lunch of champions. Okay. Clyde, please don't die. I love you. Be safe. Okay. I think Clyde has survived as well. Let's see about Ace. Oh my god. My pen is about to hit the mic. 1 oat. half corn, and then 3 mixed pellets. Okay, I'll do the mixed pellets first, I think. I think I just need 2 scoops of this, because every time it's like 1.5, yeah, pounds. Bob survives another day. Yum, yum, yum. No, no rip, Bob. Bob has survived. Bob has lived, bitch. Has corn kernels. A single variety of pellets, yuck, but mix those suckers together and delish. I didn't know you were so passionate about pellets, Chris. How do horses survive in the wild? Yeah, without someone to painstakingly measure out every pound of food for them. I don't get it. Okay, okay, Ace. Be brave, be strong. Live. Yeah, eat it up. Eat it up. Oh, I think we're good. I think we have managed to not kill any of the animals.
Need something?
I'm impressed.
May I go riding now?
Oh, Bob's all yours. I set up some barrels and a sawhorse so you can do some barrel racing and practice roping. Whenever you're out there, I'll watch you and time you. If you get good enough, like say, you get your time below 10 seconds, and if you can lasso the sawhorse, like, say, 4 times out of 5, I'll give you your very own.
Yeah, when the diet is
you can
this
practice
exact,
as much
exactly.
As you want, whenever you want. Just don't go walking off with my rope, because I'll be watching.
Okay. Ace is a big boy.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! He said it! He said the line! Let's go! Not that I've heard Palm. Oh, I think they, I think the social media team, apparently they have a Discord. I didn't know this, but they requested that people in the Discord, like fans, design a puzzle for them, which kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Like, I think they did it with good intentions, but either way, it's getting free labor from your fans, which I'm not a fan of myself. Yeah, so that, I think that's the latest drama.
I'm finished with that.
Yeah. Yeah. These horses have lost their ability to survive in the wild. They're too domesticated. Time to go design a tile puzzle. Yeah. And it also, like, is a bit weird because it's like they're working together to design a puzzle, but it's like, so none of those people will be able to solve the puzzle. And like, those are the die-hard fans. I don't know. I love how they painstakingly put in all the apostrophes in Tex's dialogue. Yeah, good for them. I appreciate the attention to detail. I'm just surprised we haven't heard more, with us being 9 to 10 months from the April announcement last year. Yeah, they definitely announced it too early, which is exactly what they did last time, except they didn't give a release date this time, but it's the exact same mistake, which is kind of embarrassing for them. I really, like, I kept saying, I was like, if they're smart, they'll wait until they know when it's ready to be released before mentioning anything about it. And they didn't do that, which is unfortunate, because I feel like they've, for a while, they had made their way back into people's good books, because everyone was like, oh my gosh, a new game. But now they've kind of lost some of that, good, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean. Some of that, excitement and love, because people are now disappointed that there hasn't been anything more substantial, since the announcement. So, yeah, they did. They really did. They were, like, releasing a lot of information super, like, fast, and a lot of, like the character models and locations, like, and that seemed like pretty big information. It seemed like they were leading up to something, but goodwill. Thank you, Yoshi. That is what I was thinking of. I wonder what went wrong. Yeah, I wonder if the company they were outsourcing the game from is having some difficulties, like if there's an issue with them, and things aren't going as quickly as they hoped. But I don't know. It's still like, when you know the game is done, that's when you should announce it, when you're in this like kind of precarious position with fans. I think people would understand if it is delayed, just want transparency. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, goodwill, thank you, was the term I was looking for. I'm going to call it a night here, I think. But this was super fun, of course. It's Shadow Ranch. When would it ever not be fun? But it's even more fun chatting with all of you and hanging out. So thank you all so much for being here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is their last game. I didn't want it to be, but, well, I thought that about Midnight in Salem, and they proved me wrong. So I'm gonna stay positive and hopeful. But I mean, we also have to like accept that it's not really the same Her Interactive at all. Like a lot of the current kind of energy of the games is very different from, like, especially this era for example, and even like Sea of Darkness. They're just super different. So yeah, we gotta just temper our expectations considering that. Thanks for the ranchy stream. No, I like the pun, Chris. I like the pun. Yeah, thank you for watching, Mum, Mary, Chris, Yoshi, Sugar, Palm, and everyone else who's watching and hanging out. I appreciate you all. Pretty well, a whole different company. Exactly, Mary. Exactly. Anyway, hopefully we'll learn more soon. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. I didn't kill the horses, so that was a win. And I'll see you probably in 2 weeks' time. But yeah, remember to watch my most recent video, and members, there'll be a new video coming tomorrow exclusive to you. If you're not a member yet and you'd like to be and have access to that exclusive content, it's $2.99 Canadian a month. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.